Yeah, I'm like definitely trying something new here. This is not typically how I stream or what I've been doing. But um I'm going to be changing up and customizing my wooting today. So that's basically what this stream is gonna be. And I have to switch over to my other keyboard that I have. I'm filming this on like 3 different things. But this is my first keyboard that I actually properly made. So I'll be using this for the time being to use stuff on my computer. And then customizing my wooting. So with that, what I'm gonna do is let's see, okay. So typically on a Sunday night or Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, I do a lot of like my tech videos, and I edit and I put things together and film it. So today what I was gonna do is take my wooden keyboard that I have and take out all the keycaps and everything and shift it over to a white case, keyboard case, just because again, black doesn't really fit with my aesthetic. And I'm gonna try to do this on stream and see how it goes. This isn't really planned, so I don't know how it's gonna go, but we'll take it. What I like to do on the side is I usually like have Netflix open. I'll watch anime or something. But it's gonna be, I think, a little bit different today because like I'm gonna also be interacting with chat. Um, so yeah, let me see how that goes. And then the other thing we're gonna want to do here is pull up my, yeah, a bit of an early stream. Welcome. Okay. Yeah, so essentially let's take apart this keyboard. Let's do that for now. Okay. First of all, we're going to unplug that. I'm gonna move over this other keyboard that I have for the time being. I was also gonna film with my phone, so I guess I'll start that too. I'm just gonna have a lot of footage for nothing. Okay, so over here, that is my booting. But as you guys can see, it's not white. I'm also gonna get different keycaps too. Currently editing a video, so I was like, exactly. It's about being productive together. We literally are all living the same life, doing the same stuff. Okay. And then it's time to take things apart. So this is my main tool for taking keyboards apart. And then you just gotta go to town. You just literally have to go to town with this. I did get this coil cable that I really like, and I got it in white because I knew I was gonna end up switching everything over to white. So I think, you know what? It's a really great idea if I first and foremost actually show y'all this. So in here, this should have my new keyboard case in it. Over here. Okay, let me open this up. I ordered this off of Amazon. It took like 2 weeks to get here though. I think the Winning Cells premium casket. You can swap the PCB if you wanted to look more like a real custom. I did take a look at that, but you know those cost like quite a bit. Like here, let me pull up wooting. That won't work. Okay, let's try with this. If it's turned on, wooting custom premium gasket. Wooting. Okay, accessories. I got this for fairly cheap, which is why I went with it. I think in the long run, if I do want to switch over to like a higher premium like casing, I would probably go through with the wooting, but let's see. Products. They have the module version, but I don't see like a different casing that they have. I think they only have this black casing, and then yep, it doesn't seem like I can buy anything else on their website for this. Wooting, yeah, just the module. Just the module, so you can buy two things. You can just buy like the PCB board, or you can buy this entire pre-made. But they don't let you customize or pick like a white casing at all, which sucks. Yeah, I'm checking right now. Is there anything here? Oh, there we go, there we go. I think I found it. Let me actually pull it up on my stream. Display capture. What am I pulling up? It's my Chrome, right? Yeah, let's copy this. Add. Okay, my OBS is not working. That's crazy. There we go. You know why it's not working, guys? I'm using my keyboard. That's not even plugged in. That's why. Okay. Chrome capture. Okay, let's go back and try that again because I was like, why is this not working? Okay. That's why. Paste that over here and then there we go. Let's see. Pakistani voices. It's crazy, man. I really don't know. People don't have better things to do with their lives. Listen, if you're getting haters, I'll tell you this right now, you're doing something right, okay? So don't ever take it as an insult. Honestly, take it as like it's just more clout at the end of the day. Okay, cool. I think there. This is the only case that they have. It's a 60% one. Um, but you see, like 180, like that's a lot. Like I don't think I'd be willing to pay that much just for like a casing and stuff. I'd rather pay for something cheap. And then if I really want something, I can buy something like second hand off of marketplace or something or whatnot. Also, let me tell you guys a fun little story. My TikTok that currently has 150K views. Okay, I see the link in here. Let me check this as well. My TikTok that currently has 150K views on it. The main reason, or part of the reason that like blew up, is the fact that I had some Islamophobic dude in the thing, and I like responded to two things, and then I had like other people literally come in my like comments and like go off on him, and like I think I have 150 total comments on that, and it helped to promote my viewership. So at the end of the day, I'm not opposed to it. Okay. Now let me quickly just move. Oopsie, wrong thing. Put that back. There we go. Lock this so I don't end up moving that again. For my Chrome, yeah, let's move this over a little bit. Yep, I'm using like the wrong keyboard. Cool. Yeah, this one's also 180. I mean, it's nice. And it has, okay, I see what you're talking about. Like it has like the finished thing on the side. Okay, cool. I think I would end up getting this, but I don't think I'd get this like for retail value. I think I'd wait for it to be discounted a little bit more. It is pretty. It is nice. I'm pretty sure it's gonna feel good too. Um, yeah, I'm reading through this chat. Hold on. Who said I'm a liberal? Like, I don't know. Like, you're coming into like my chat literally assuming like half the stuff about me, like without really knowing who I am. And then you're judging other people for assuming. Like, I feel like you're the only one who's making an ass out of yourself, high key. People are not real, y'all. People are literally not real. Anyways, let me get back to this. Okay. So I end up getting this. Yeah, but like, I don't understand if someone is calling you a hater, right? Why are you calling them a liberal? Like, how does the political views have anything to do with someone calling you out for like you being weird? That's the part that I'm not understanding. Now, the main thing for this is like I just have to make sure, and yeah, I think everything here should line up for the most part. Like we have one here, one here. one here, and then two here. Okay, great. Yeah, this is definitely like the cheapest thing I could find, but I literally just needed something for the time being, just so that I had something white to match my setup, and then from there I'll find something like more expensive or better quality. Um, yeah, there we go. Gonna show this over here. Cool. I have a second camera on the other side, just so I can end up trimming this and clipping it and putting it on TikTok later on. Cool. I don't think I'm gonna need this other keyboard, so I'll move it out of the way. I feel like my end results for my videos look very clean, but there's like a lot that goes into it. Because that's what liberals do. You like to generalize people, so I can tell that you're not very smart. That's all I'm gonna say. The other thing that I could do is, oops, bye bye. Bye bye. All right, I'm not putting up with that. Yeah, but listen, there's a lot that I can put up with, but if I just have someone coming into my chat just creating beef out of nowhere, like that's not the vibes I'm trying to set. I literally have in my thing like chill vibes, you know? Listen, I know for a fact you would definitely find that entertaining. For me, I just gotta make sure. Here's the thing: like, if I'm streaming, right, and like I'm busy like doing this keyboard stuff right now, what I worry about is like I'll get so sidetracked in what I'm doing that I literally like will not notice the chat, and then all I know is that there'll be like World War IV starting in the chat, and then like I didn't do a good job moderating it. Plus, I don't think I have like anyone of my friends who usually does moderating to, like live right now, like helping me out. Yeah, let me take these out. I should probably put them in like the same order, but whatever. I'll deal with that later. I taught my 2-year-old nephew to take out keycaps, and honestly, it was a really satisfying thing to see like him do. Like he was able to take things like even the switches, he was able to take them out and put them back in. My turn to hate. Yeah, that's funny. Don't worry, I'll be leaving hate comments on all your videos. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, I mean, if it helps to spark outrage, then let me move it over here. I'm surprised my volume is actually so low. There we go. That should be better. There we go. Yeah, no, I had the dial turned down by accident. Thank you for letting me know. But guys, literally the best way to go viral is to like bait people. I've noticed like there's I don't know if you guys have seen on like Instagram or like TikTok, but there's like certain like Muslim couples who are like I don't know how to explain it in like a very respectful way, but they're literally mocking their religion in some capacity, just trying to get views. But it works because then um they end up getting a lot more views and a lot more followers, and then they become relevant. I get so many dumb comments. Oh my god, it's funny, Mark. Yeah, like literally. I think that's the thing about like Valorant and Siege or even CS. It's like anyone who's watching your clips are gonna be like they'll have an opinion for sure. I'll be honest though, this is my first like morning or daytime stream, especially like during Ramadan starting or after like Ramadan starting. I definitely have a harder time streaming because like I love to drink water and I feel like I talk a lot and I talk really fast. So my mouth gets parched very, very quickly. So yeah, there's not much I can do for that. Rage bait is a real strat, but it sucks that it's consumed. I agree. I agree. It's the same thing as like if you remember back in the YouTube days, like people would have thumbnails that were just like baiting people. I think that's when it started. I think that's when people started abusing like people's attention spans, being like, come here to do something like really like blasphemous or whatever, and then like you watch it and like it's not even that bad. It's like, okay, thank you for like wasting my time. Okay. I should almost be done. There's a lot of cat hair in here, so please do not mind. Here, I should move this down a little bit. The other thing I'm doing today is also testing out like my other camera. So both of these are the Sony ZV-E10. One is a Mark II and one is a Mark 1. So yeah. The one you see over here, for the keyboard, like this one, where you can see the keyboard, this is the Mark 1, and then the one for my webcam is the Mark 2. To be honest, these are regular prices for, also, I missed chat a bit. It's not only the case, but the Twitch chat won't, okay. I was able to, I can see the actual links when you send it. It'll block you for the main people in the chat, but I can see every link that's sent. Well, to be honest, these are regular prices for fully custom stuff, but wooting also isn't like top tier as far as custom stuff, so I don't know if you're, yeah, I just think that like for the time being, I'm completely fine with the cheap plastic casing. Honestly, if I had a 3D printer, I most likely could print this myself. Like, I think this is very doable. It sounds cheap too. Like, not a lot to it. But for the time being, it's not bad. If I just have to take videos of my setup and I don't want to, like, the wooting to, I don't know, it's totally black and everything else in my room is white, right? Swapping my stabilizers, that's the portion here, is it? Or like under the PCB board? I'm still like fairly new to keyboard stuff, so let me know which part are the stabilizers. I think it has to be these portions, I think, right? It has to be like this and this. I feel like a dentist right now. You know what I need, guys? I'll tell you exactly what I need. I need some calm lo-fi nature, calm nature, something. Let's see what this sounds like. No, that's not what I want. Lo-fi. I had something. Yeah, something like this. Turn that up. I don't know if that helps. I don't know if that sets the vibe. Let me see what else is it. This is a playlist. Nah, I'm not really into that. See, this comp forest works well. Lo-fi sounds of nature, water. Alright, man. Well, we'll play this until I find something else. Oh, you guys can't hear it? Damn, I can turn it up. That's like me turning it up all the way too. I just wanted to like flood the audio. If anyone has like a good like chill like background noise playlist, let me know. I'm not like super into like listening to music during Ramadan. That's not something I do, but I think nature noises and just like random instruments are fine or should be fine. I know there's a difference of opinion. I personally am of the opinion that music is fine as long as the lyrics are fine. I've done a lot of research into this, and I also like just to think about it from like a different point of view. It is literally just frequencies, and then frequencies matching with certain lyrics or whatever. I guess that's the part that can become quote unquote intoxicating for certain people. But everything in moderation, right? Okay. We can hear it's perfect. Thank you. Modding those. Okay, hold on. Yes, it's those things that are beside the big keys that hold them up. Modding those probably makes the biggest difference in terms of how does one mod the stabilizers then? Is it you just get different stabilizers, or like do you have to like add something to it? Because I know, for example, people have like styrofoam and stuff under the or between the PCB board and like the casing. Is it similar to that, or is it a little bit more different? Whoa, there we go. I have my cat literally looking at me. Hey, Balu, how's it going? What are you up to? Okay, guys. Let me show the camera. Okay, that's what it looks like. And then let me show my phone. Okay. Cool. It's both. There are fancier stabs you can get, but there's also physical things you can do even after you buy better ones. Damn, I feel like there's so much to keyboards that I literally do not know. Here, let's record the beginning segment. I'm still like new to like editing and recording and everything, but I like to do like this beginning segment. Like I'll record a couple and then I'll do like the end so that you can see like the before and after. Let me move this out of the way though. I feel like we don't really need that. Whoa. Whoa, hold on. Your name is not Bagel. I know it's Beagle, okay? Just let me double check with you. It is Beagle, right? Everything in me wanted to say Bagel. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Beagle. Much appreciated. I actually appreciate all the support. I think that's the thing with content creation and streaming. It's like, you just gotta keep doing it and the right people will find you. Even though sometimes I'm like, I have this many followers. I will never get any more because who is gonna ever want to follow me? Why am I having a hard time pulling this out? Huh, okay. Are these switches like different? Because this technically isn't the thing I got with the wooting, and I think that might be part of the issue. Okay. Let's see. Let me just try to go in here. I don't want to break this. I mean, I do have extra switches, but I don't want to damage anything. There we go. Did I break it? No, I didn't. Did I? I mean, I guess that's what it's supposed to look like. That's cool. I'll show my camera over here. Cool. And then I'll do the rest of these. Okay, so we're gonna push out all the keycaps out of the way first. Put that all the way over here. And start grabbing the switches. The most basic thing is to lube them the same way. I didn't know you could lube these. I mean, I kind of had a general idea. I just know that with the switches, you take them apart and then you lube them. So, like, I didn't know if there's, like, a way you could, like, do the same thing with the stabilizers. Okay. Well, it's not pins at the bottom of these switches. It's literally, like, plastic. Let me see if I got anything else from Wooting to help me take this apart. They gave me a little, this, but my sister's cat ate it up a little bit. Guys, that's all like what having a cat is. She loves plastic, right? You're literally looking at this right now, frothing at the mouth. That's crazy. Yeah, this is the tool that the Wooting came with. So let's try this instead. You can take the stabs out and lube them with a brush like switches, but some people just inject. Yeah, I think I understand the thing about using the syringes because like ever since I've lubed 2 sets of switches now, and it's actually a really tedious project. Like it takes like 5 hours for me, which is crazy. Yeah, I think this is to pull out the switches. Okay, hopefully this should be easier. Why am I struggling today? I'm really struggling. Okay. I think it's partly because I don't want to break anything. Damn, I really am struggling today. They're really not that many either. Here, let me move this over sideways. Maybe I just need to have a firmer grip on it. Okay, cool. That did the work. That did the trick. Let's hold this sideways. You really have to have a firm grasp on it and then just pull down on the... Damn. I'm gonna break something, y'all. I literally am gonna break something today. Typically, like, I don't have this hard of a time taking out switches. Oh, man. Okay, well, there goes one. I don't know where it went, but we'll find it in a second. Cool. All good. I didn't know that they had prints underneath all these. That's kind of cool. You guys see that? There's like little prints here. So you want to make sure that the puller is actually pushing down the tabs that are supposed to be. I think it is. I think it's like there's like a divot in here that's supposed to fit, but for some reason it's not having a good like hold on it, because I can see it in the divots, like on both ends. Yeah, that's like that's fully in. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, like what? Definitely the hardest switches I've taken out of any keyboard. Man. Okay, let's try. I don't think this is meant for this keyboard, but let's try this anyways. There we go. Okay. Fragpunk? I haven't tried Fragpunk, but two of my friends have told me to get it. I think it's free, right, on Steam. It's supposed to be like a mix between like COD and, or actually Valorant and like Overwatch, or Valorant and like COD. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, both tools. This is working better. That makes sense. It's cool that they have like little things in each one of these. They have a turtle in here. They have like a little baseball cap. Okay. Well, this tool's made out of metal, so I think I feel a little bit more comfortable using it just because it's like actually able to hold things. Oh, look, see, that's a heart. That's really cool. I will say though, this like case does feel nice. It's sad that like I'm downgrading to like a cheaper case, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do for aesthetics, right? I also will shift my camera over because since I'm a little bit to this side, this might help a little bit more. I might run some games after this for a little bit and then hop off. I already prayed to her, so I'm good till like around like 5 o'clock to take this keyboard, switch it around, play some games. Are you guys into GTA 5 at all? Because I've been getting a lot of people in my server to play, and like we have around like 6, 7 now in total. I think up to 16 for most of the mini games, and 32 in the same like session. So, okay, here's the thing. I have a very bad history of spray paint. Like every time I spray paint, it like muddles. Like it like there's like a circle that forms. You know, it's like all the spray paint goes into the same circle. Like it's not even at all. I thought this is gonna sound so bad. I thought me being a woman, I'm gonna be able to like spray painting should be easy, but for some reason it's not. It's never even when I spray it, no matter how much I shake the can or how much I like practice beforehand. Like it just stops working, and then like it comes out all at once, and then it ends up like dripping, and then you can't get rid of it. It just looks weird. Because I tried with the Xbox controller that I found in this house, or in my previous house that my mom gave me. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna paint that. Let's make it custom, right? And then I did, and like it would look awful. I had to get rid of it. It's actually crazy to me that GTA 5 Online somehow takes like they enhanced it. So I don't know if you guys have GTA 5 on Steam. They came out with GTA 5 Enhanced, which is free for anyone who had it on Steam. And it's completely optimized. It's buttery smooth, and like I have a lot of fun on it. Like it's just a lot of fun. Okay. I'll deal with that in a second. Do you guys think that the quality of this camera is, I guess, here's the thing, like I have an iPhone 15 Pro Max, and I feel like when it comes to a lot of the videos I've made them all on the 15 Pro Max, and it's just easier to edit. Filming on something like the ZV-E10 is nice, but the files are gonna be bigger. Plus, I don't know if the quality is as like digestible for Instagram, right? Like I feel like this, like, I don't know, it's like it's a little funky sometimes. Like the whole cinematic feel to it. I don't know if that's something that like most people would want to see on like socials. I could be just thinking about it too deeply. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. This is so cool. Like, I literally had no idea like they had stuff in here. I have to clean this PCB board though. They're a cool bunch of people. The wooting folks. Which, speaking of, I did reach out to them and they actually left a comment on the video I made on Instagram, and I was like, that's really sweet for them to do that. Now, if I ever got a partnership with Ermin Miller, I think I would cry. I really, really want a chair from them, but like they're so expensive. Like if they had like a 50% off, like I'd buy them tomorrow. Otherwise, like any ergonomic chair that you find even on Amazon is pretty good. Like the one I have right now, like I sit here for hours and I rarely have back pain from this chair. So like, I don't know, it works out well for me. I know Secret Labs looks nice aesthetically, but like in terms of like what it does for your back, it's not that. I got my Urban Mill 50%. Okay, a used reseller. Okay, let me know what that looks like. Is that like a used reseller like on Amazon or like where? Because for example, Marketplace, like I don't trust people selling like an Urban Miller chair for like 1,000 on there. But since I work from home anyways, like it makes the most amount of sense for me to invest more in like a proper chair. By the way, single-handedly got me into content creation again. Dude, that means a lot. Wait, you know what? I just realized my chat's not actually showing up here. Hold on. Let me I will respond to that in a second. Let me just get rid of that studio mode. Where's my chat? Control C. There we go. There, my chat's here now. I'm glad. I'm really glad. I think people don't realize that when it comes to content creation and posting stuff, it's actually beneficial multiple ways. I think a lot of people, maybe like the older generations, like, oh, you're spending so much time like making videos and putting it out there, you know, like it's not going to do you any good. Like your time is better spent other places. Well, first of all, you never know where it could land you or what situations it could come up. I've had companies, like I can say this now. I've been posting for 1.5 years and I started off just for funsies. I didn't think anything of it. Like, of course, I think we all kind of want to be in that place where like companies are reaching out and wanting to do partnerships and everything. But it's like, it's a big world, right? The market's saturated. But after 1.5 years of doing it, I finally am getting recognition from companies and people reaching out being like, they love my content, they'd like to reuse it or whatever. So, and I finally told my mom that, and I was like, see, like, I even got an email saying from Logitech that they want to send me over a keyboard for my iPad for me to test out. Like, I'd be paid to test it out. Like, they'd give me like 100 like separately, and then like also let me keep like the $500 product. And I went to my mom and I was like, had I told myself that I couldn't do it, or what's the point? Like, I wouldn't be sitting here today where like these opportunities or even future opportunities would show up, right? So that feeling that I got from myself and believing in myself, I just want to let like or encourage or inspire people to do the same. So I'm really, really happy that I guess us talking about PCs got you to start making content again, because like I've taken a look at your Instagram when it comes to your Rainbow Six clubs. You're doing really well. You're benefiting people. You're helping people. And at the end of the day, there's nothing more that I think is better for the world, you know? Again, like everything in moderation. So like the people watching, like I think a lot of people have this thing of like, oh, you're just adding to the pool of like people who are addicted to socials. Everything in moderation, and it's not on us, you know? Like if someone has a TikTok addiction or Instagram addiction, just because we put content out there doesn't mean that we're enabling it. That's on everyone else to manage like how many hours they spend on the app. But for us, it's all about we're just posting content that's going to help other people. Same with like my tech stuff. It's like I always post tech stuff, and I know that like I'm technically promoting capitalism, but I like to balance it out by the fact that I will repair stuff as well, and I will also share that too. I'm yapping, but I hope that makes sense. I really hope that makes sense. I think that even if it's gaming content, it can be of benefit. You just have to look at it in the right light. Like I think a lot of people would say that, oh, like as a Muslim, like hijabi, right? Like you're putting yourself out there. Men are gonna look at you. You know, you shouldn't. Well, sure, that's an aspect to it. But have you ever thought about like when it came to basketball, that like a couple, like honestly, like 50 years ago or so, I don't know how many women you saw playing basketball, right? But you have to have some people who are willing to break into the industry or the field and make a difference. And yes, like it was like, oh, like women should be wearing skirts and this and that, they shouldn't be playing basketball. But now we're at a point where we have like women's NBA, right? And we have people who have those things, and now it's like deemed as more socially acceptable. And that's the entire point. It's like we have to go through like a revolution to kind of get there. And unfortunately, it's going to be like the trailblazers and the change makers are going to be the ones who get the most amount of flack for it. But it's all about pushing through, because like I checked my stats actually for my Twitch. I'm at a point where I almost have like around like I think a 50% 50% guys, 50% girls when it comes to my audience. And I think any religious person is going to be like, that's bad. Like half of your audience is men. Like, do y'all understand that like for most people, the analytics are like 95% men to 5% women? Like the fact that being able to foster a community, encourage women to like be on these platforms, like you're making it easier for women. You know what I'm saying? Like you're making it easier to just exist. And so yeah, for that reason, again, I think regardless of how other people feel about it, and like they start coming and being like, I don't see any religious like benefits, or even like I don't even see how this benefits society at all. Like it does, it really does. And at the end of the day, the most important thing as someone who is practicing and who believes it, like who is Muslim and you know believe in God, having pure intentions about my purpose here on earth and what I'm trying to do, and why I'm trying to make it better and all that stuff, I think that is the most important thing when it comes to all this. I don't think any of the, how do I say this, like I've experienced like a lot of growth when it comes to like even improving my videos or like just direction. Like I don't know how to explain this, like you know the shower thoughts that you get. My shower thoughts before about like video ideas and stuff like would never be that great. It'd just be like I'm just making content because I am making content, but there is no vision. Ever since the last few months, and I've been growing a lot more on TikTok and everything else, I've had like clear visions on what I want to do. And I think that literally comes from the fact of having pure intentions, having good intentions, and then God like helping, guiding you through the rest of the way. I got an ad, so I missed my, okay, I'll hold off. I'll end up waiting, and then I'll repeat everything. Or not repeating everything, I'll just ask you. I'll also explain why the ads are so long. Hold on. You're good. You're good. I tried cutting down on the ads. I'll explain why I can't cut down any further on them or what the con is for it. Just let me know when you guys are done with the ads. It should also tell me when the ad breaks are rolling in. It should be scheduled like at every 30 minutes. So it's like 1:30, 2 o'clock, like every even number of the hour. That's when the ads should roll in. Okay. Okay. For the ads, by the way, I've tried, okay, I have the ads set to the lowest standard or setting that like you can set it to, I think on like as an affiliate. You can turn it down even more, but my trade-off for that is like they give me like a certain like percentage. So like if the style I have it on right now is like I make 50% off of ads. I can turn it down and have maybe 2 ads, have it be a minute, but they would only give me like 5% of that. I think Amazon sub does get rid of ads. Any sub does. I think Amazon gives everyone a free sub, but that should all contribute towards not having to see ads. I honestly hate ads too. I'll be honest when I'm watching other people, but like I don't have $8 Canadian for every person I watch. I do think they have this like Twitch Turbo though, which is like $8 a month and you get to watch anybody without ads. But that's just another subscription. I don't know if I'd be willing to pay. What was I gonna say? Anyways, yeah, what I was Crumbs, I don't know if you're back, but what was the last thing you heard me say? I think I was talking about growth and over the last few months and having proper intentions. I don't know if you heard the entire thing about shower thoughts, like direction and motive and video direction and all that. Okay, I'm struggling here. But essentially, long story short, what I was trying to say about that is my videos before were me being like a very amateur person trying to just make content without really having any direction or like idea of what I'm trying to do. Like, if you saw my earliest videos, I went to Banff or Canmore in like Alberta, and I just made a video on that. And I just made a video on everything I could make a video on. Not a lot of thought. I just like, oh, let me take a video here, put it together, and post it. Ever since I've had more of a ambition, oh, whoopsie, more ambition and more direction, I would say. A vision, in terms of what I want to do with this, right? It's like, it's one thing to just do it. Like, now it's like, what do I want to do with it? Ever since I've had different like intentions about that, being like, I want to help people. I genuinely want to help people, and I want to be someone in this field who's a woman, who's Muslim, who's hijabi, representation, and change the field for the better, so that maybe the future generation of like girls can like do something better with it, you know? Like, I can help start it, but then in the future, like, the more can be done to it, more can be done to add to it. Ever since I started having like that type of intention and working towards it, I've noticed a substantial growth in terms of like my followership, like my audience, like the community, the people who've been reaching out to me, the friends I've made along the way. And I guess it just really goes to show, like, when you have good, proper intentions, like, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts barakah in your tasks, you know, and your everyday things that you get done. So yeah, there's that aspect to it, which I will say that as someone who works like a 9-to-5 job, right, and then does this after work, you end up sacrificing in some places. And for me, family is one of the places where I won't. Not in the sense of like, I think I'm bad at like just like spending a lot of time with them, but like if my mom needs anything, like I'll help her out, or if I need to like get groceries or clean or whatever, those things always come first. Like, before I sit to stream, like, my house is clean, like, I help my mom out with everything I need to do. I ask her if she needs anything else, and then I hop on and, you know, start streaming. But if something's got to give, I think for me it's friends. Like, the friend category ends up giving up. I end up giving up a lot of time, and it's great to have understanding friends who can see like my potential and like support it, and then understand when I'm busy, right? But I think you'll always find people who like don't get it, and it sucks and it hurts, you know, because you really want to be a part of their lives. But just, I guess, the idea or understanding of like what comes first might not align, and it's completely fine. You know, some people are like, this stuff is so like irrelevant, doesn't matter, you know, you should like prioritize your friends first, and then if you have time in the rest of the week, then focus on your ambitions and like passions and side businesses or hustles or whatever. And then there's gonna be people who are like, no, focus on yourself first, focus on like what is important to you, and then like we'll meet when we meet, you know. It'll happen when it happens. There's love on both sides. So it's just about finding people that like align with that type of mentality and mindset. I think I'm very blessed that I have a lot of friends who are supportive of the stuff I do, so that always helps out. Ooh, there we go. I'm yapping. I'm not even yapping. I'm like rambling on. Sorry, that was a lot. I hope some of that made sense. I'm gonna try to find the switch that I popped out through. My worst fear is that I went down the air vent. I'm glad that that made sense. Even like, one of the things I really wanted to do for my Twitch streams is like, I know there's a lot of kids right now who are like in university, like trying to get jobs and like want advice for internships and stuff. I don't have time in my day to be booking like 30-minute coffee chats with everyone every single day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially because like a lot of these coffee chats from like people who are in university who are younger than me, I'm giving everybody the same advice, just in different settings. So I was hoping that like, you know, if I'm ever gaming and someone wants to hop in my Twitch and just ask me questions about internships and stuff, like, I could be playing GTA 5 and just like give them like that golden nugget of advice that I would have given them, you know? Again, like, personable conversations are different, like having a coffee chat where like your attention's 100% like devoted, and I think that still has a place. It's not like you can replace that just by like having a chat on Twitch, or like a conversation with your chatters on Twitch. But overall, like, if someone just like, I don't know, like doesn't want to book a coffee chat with me or whatever, but still wants advice like quickly, they can just hop in my chat and ask me like, hey, like I'm struggling to find an internship, do you have any tips? And I'd just be like, A, B, C, D, you know? These are the things that worked for me. I was thinking though on TikTok, I should just make a video and be like, hey, I'm someone like with a dual degree and I have a full-time job, struggling to find an internship and want me to look over your resume, like, let me know. And then I could just do like a series on like people people would send their resumes in, I could just blur out their names and just like give general advice on what I would do differently in terms of their resume and like improve it. How do I get a FANG job? Unfortunately, I've never worked in FANG. I wish I did. Can't help it with that. Also, guys, why does Microsoft not count towards FANG? Because I feel like Microsoft is up there now. Ugh, not me struggling. Here. That one's stuck too. Okay, some of these are wedged in pretty deep. FANG doesn't even mean anything these days. There's better places to work at now. I agree. I really do. I also think that like there are certain companies with good company culture that do well. Like I think Google's one of them. Okay. But there's others that are up there in terms of top tier, but they have awful, awful company culture. Like I think JP Morgan, I've heard is awful. I think they pay well, but it's awful. Was lucky the Bay Area tech life was not fun. I've been told, I think A, it's slightly expensive, and B, like I think everyone's just kind of doing the same thing out there, so it's hard to find diversity and like, you know, venture out. I also never thought I'd end up in consulting, if I'm being quite honest. That literally, like, if I tell you guys a story, so here, I'm gonna end up clipping this at some point, but let me give some quick tech advice for anyone who's struggling to get a job and like needs help in any of that. I had an internship. I did a 16-month internship at Amazon. Oh, not Amazon. 16-month internship at IBM. Sorry, I was looking at my Amazon like 16-month internship at IBM, and then I did a dual degree in software engineering and business administration. Right. When I got back in my last year of university, I applied to over 350 jobs, and it was May, and I still had not received a full-time job, and I was like, I was just so at a loss for words, kind of demotivated. Oh my god, I gotta get my words right. I was demotivated. I didn't really know what my future was gonna look like, but I was into photography and content creation and making videos, right? So what did I do? I started buying broken tech, and I started going to auction sites and stuff with whatever savings I had left, okay? And I just started buying tech and fixing it, making videos and putting it up. I wasn't really getting paid by TikTok or Instagram. I wasn't making any money back doing any of that stuff. But what I was making money through is selling fixed things. So I was like buying something for like maybe $10 and selling it for 60, right? And that was just keeping me afloat. During that time, I had a friend reach out and asked me if I'd be willing to do her engagement photography for her engagement party. And first of all, I was honored. I went to Turkey with this friend, and she had seen my photography stuff, and I was gonna do it for free. Like I literally was gonna do it for free. She offered to pay, and I was like, no. She's like, no, she wants to pay. So I ended up being like, okay, if you really feel comfortable. The crazy thing is that like when I ended up going to her engagement party and taking photos, when we sat down to eat, she was asking about the job hunt and how things are going. And I told her, I was like, I can't get a job. And she's like, girl, there's no way you can't get a job. So she referred me to her company, and that's where I'm working today. So had I not done my photography stuff as my like side hustle of me just posting for funsies, I would not have had the opportunity to do her engagement photography, and I would not have my current job right now. So I don't know, that just goes to show like you never know what it takes to kind of get a job and end up in a good place. But I don't know, I really think I credit God. God like helped me make it work out. But that's also why like I'm very grateful towards like my content creation, like videography, photography stuff, because it's like at the end of the day, I literally would not have my software consulting job right now had I not focused on my photography or any of my like editing stuff, you know? Anyways, sorry, I'm not gonna get over the fact that I did a 16-month internship at Amazon. I didn't do a 16-month internship at Amazon. That was my brain just had a brain fart. And I'm fasting. But yeah. Not gonna lie, might be a very unpopular opinion, but you won't learn as much in FANG than you in smaller companies. That'll disagree on. What you learn is more of a factor of how much you are given, which is entirely dependent on your management. So I'll give my 2 cents on this. Yes and no. Yes and no, because if you're blessed to be a part of a department that, again, cares about interns, your growth will be tailored towards them wanting to grow you, if that makes sense. But I have been a part of bigger companies where they do not care about their interns. So I did nothing for my 16 months on my internship, and I walked away learning absolutely nothing. Okay. And so for something like that, I think it would have been better if I had a small, I learned more doing work study at Western and literally working full-time and part-time at Western in the marketing department than I did over my 16-month internship. And that's just a fact. I said that because with FANG, like companies, most of it's already established. Yeah, and that's the thing. When you're in an established field, right, there's not much stuff that they give to interns. It's very much like bottom feeder stuff. At the FANG like company that I worked at, we had interns who were doing such high profile stuff, and you can tell they were interns. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I think it really depends. Even if you go to Google, or I think certain companies, like you'll have certain teams who know what they're doing and are able to help interns, and then you'll have other people or other departments that completely do not have themselves together. Yeah. And that just like entirely on its own dictates how your internship will probably end up going. Sorry, I'm struggling with this last piece. Also, I should probably change the lo-fi thing I have going on in the back. It's been playing on repeat for like maybe 30 minutes now. Okay. There's also things that you will only ever experience at very large companies, because you won't see that you won't see at a startup. Because yeah, there are, like, in terms of benefits and everything else and company culture, I think some of the more established companies have a little bit, how do I say this, like something like IBM did have a good flexible culture, and so that was really interesting for me to see. And then Dynatrace has a different one, right? So those things are like really, I think, good for any young professional to seek to figure out where they want to end up long term. Let's see if any of this. Okay. So this is what the wooting looks like once you take everything out. It's really cool with all the symbols. I didn't think all of them were gonna have symbols. I was like, oh, I pulled one. I was like, oh, maybe there's just some over here. Literally all of them. Let me take a video with my iPhone. Okay. Pull this over here. I need another tripod. I can confirm and tell you guys that I'm at a point where I need maybe 2 tripods. One more for like another ring light or something, and then one for my phone, one for my other camera, one for my main camera, and yeah. But to maximize growth, especially if you are new into the workforce startups. Yeah, I honestly think, guys, I think 100%, like, it's really just, like, it depends is like the best answer for this. There are some people in some places who have their stuff together and are like, there's good leadership, and good leadership can be found in smaller companies, and good leadership can be found, you know, in bigger companies too. But it's really dependent on the leader, or like the people in charge of that department. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people who are like happier at like smaller mid-sized companies, and then people who are like happier at like bigger like organizations. It really just depends. I think what I will say, like something like Western here, I'll give you my personal like experience. One of the best jobs I ever worked was at Western and Ivy, doing marketing stuff. And because the teams were so medium-sized to small-sized, I mattered. You know, the work I did actually mattered. And I think it's stuff like that that helped me like motivate me to keep working hard, because it's like I do matter. Whereas I think a company like IBM, like when I worked there, I literally did not matter. I didn't do any work. I mean, I did do work, but like the work I did not really matter that much. Like it was very insignificant. It didn't seem like anything life-changing, or, you know, like anything like how do I say that? Anything super important. Like I just felt like I was being reduced to like work I could teach my like nephew to do, and he's 2, you know? Like very like mechanical, like this done, check, done, right? Whereas like now that I'm in consulting, and I think my biggest issue that I had with IBM and the internship I did, and the reason I didn't go back for the return offer, like for trying to get a return offer, is that I just wasn't challenged enough. I don't think I was motivated enough. I don't think I was challenged enough to want to give anything to the company. Whereas working at Dynatrace and being a consultant, every day I'm asked to question something that I do not know, and I learn and I challenge myself and I try to, like, there's that aspect of it, and then there's also the people dealing side with it, where it's like I'm dealing with higher ups and stakeholders and VPs and executives at a company, you know, and like if I don't show up to work, and this is sometimes a good thing, sometimes a bad, if I don't show up to work, I don't know if things are gonna get done, you know, like I don't know, like, does that make sense? So like I do matter. So yeah, and that way it's nice. And then Dynatrace does a lot to support its employees and like back us up. So I'm very grateful to my manager at Dynatrace for that, because I feel like I'm really empowered to do my best. Yeah, low-key, your manager makes a bigger difference than literally anything else. I agree. I think I've only had 2 good managers in my lifetime. I think one was my first manager at Western, and then the second one is my current manager at Dynatrace. I've had multiple other. They're nice and sweet and kind people. I just think maybe my work style and the way I am didn't work with their maybe communication style and like their work style, or their organization management style. All of that stuff. I think that plays a huge role. Okay, now that I have all these switches taken off, I gotta figure out what I'm doing from here. You guys think that underneath these pads, there's like screws I gotta unscrew? Because I don't want to ruin those. But I also really don't see... Okay, I think like I see 2 screws over there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I will say, when it comes to being challenged, I had the same issue. They kept giving me easy stories, so I took an initiative by taking harder stories for myself and the backlog. Okay, and you have to take initiative yourself. It really benefits. Yeah, I do agree. I think there's a certain aspect of like doing it yourself. I think one of the things that was hard for me is like the work I was doing, I didn't like either. Like I just felt like okay, actually, I will complain about this because I think it's valid. I wanted to take on more challenging things, but every time, and again, like I was more in the UX role, but I wanted to take on a little bit more like, you know, coding stuff. And I was doing nothing. I had the flexibility to do it. And it's like anytime I'd say, it's like, oh no, but that's not really in your scope. That's not really in your scope. So nothing was in my scope, but I wasn't doing anything either. So I was just like, what's the point? Why am I working so hard, you know? That's the part I didn't get. I was like, I don't know why I'm working so hard. Or why should I be working so hard if they don't care what I do? They just want me doing what they want me doing. Does that make sense? Like, they only want me working on the projects they want me working on, even if that means me not working on any projects at all. There we go. Okay. Gotta grab. So this is my handy dandy. Whoops, that's not good. This is my handy dandy repair kit that I got. Best investment I made when I was broke. I've been able to fix so many things. It only cost me like 20 bucks. And yeah, it's got just about everything I need. Okay, let's go with one of these. Okay. It's all magnetic too. Yeah, initiative matters more than anything. Where I work right now, huge tech company. In theory, I could low-key just sit around and do little substantial work, but through initiative and whatnot. The same with consulting right now. Like the client I have is at a standstill on a lot of things, and so like if I want to do nothing, I can get away with doing nothing, but I really don't want to do that. I want to have a schedule. I want to do things. I want to have something I'm working on. So I feel that. When I'm working with the VPs, getting to contribute to huge things far beyond what I would have if I just sat around. You gotta have a manager. Exactly. I think my issue was that my previous managers, plus I had 2 managers. I had the manager on the team I was on, and I had my in-country manager, which was, I don't know, difficult to work around. Like I was on the Clapback for Data team at IBM, and that manager was in California, and then my in-country Canadian manager was in Markham. They're very kind people. Let me get it straight. None of my managers have been awful people. Like they've been very kind. I just think it was a difference of like expectations and having to trying to get those to align. Okay, and I'm taking this out. Here, let me do that. Okay. From here, can this come out? I don't think this can come out. I know that the Stabilizers are on here. I think I have to take this out from the back. Understandable. So I have a front end background. I got pigeonholed into UI, and then I had to take backend stories, and now alhamdulillah, my backend skills have improved. If I hadn't taken the initiative, I wouldn't have that backend experience. You have to prove them wrong. Yeah, I think one of the things that helped me is like I would just take things on without them really knowing, and in my free time. And then once it was done and it was great, I'd be like, ta-da! Take a look at this. And I think that helped to prove that I'm versatile in the things I do. Okay. Guys, how do I take this wooting apart? I think it's gotta be from the back. It's gotta be from underneath here. Let me take one of these off. I don't want to ruin this. I'm literally about to ruin it. They have a guide on the website. Hold on. Okay. Wooting. Wooting. Disassembly. Okay. Okay, we pulled the keycaps. Oh, wait, hold on. I should be able to pull this out from here, it's saying. Let me just make sure I watch this right. Yeah, I technically only needed to pull out all the keycaps right here, here, and here, not the entire thing. I can see the link, don't worry. I'm gonna copy it over, copy it, paste. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Sorry, that's my mommy. Okay, I see the video. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Tilt it from the bottom forward and it'll slide out easily. Try that. Did I get all the... No, I didn't. I didn't. Whoopsie. Okay, let me just film this part for my iPhone. Cool. Okay. I don't know how this video is gonna turn out in terms of my iPhone and posting on TikTok, but we'll see. I mean, I'll end up doing another one later with like a proper premium quality one, but we'll see. Okay. Oh, perfect, guys. Look at that. Buttery smooth, literally. Like, super, super easy. Okay. Take a look at that, and then this should just pop out like that. Boom. Super easy. Wow, look at that. And it's all together? Perfect, okay. That's what it looks like. I probably shouldn't be sharing the serial number, so let's try not looking at that. Just show my camera here. Cool. Okay, nice. I don't want to damage my glass mouse pad, so I'm just gonna put this over to the side for now, and then I will borrow the styrofoam from here. Okay, so my stomach's rumbling. Perfect. I am thinking, guys, I might just get the spray painted from someone else if someone's willing to do that. I'm sure I could find someone on like Marketplace or etc. to help me out with this. I would just like make sure to tape very closely to the side here. This, and then have them spray paint everything else. I mean, this is, I don't know if you guys can hear this, but this is also made of plastic. It's just structured a lot better. Okay, cool. Now with that, since we are done, let's move this over and get rid of this. And let's pull out the other cheap one that I have. Honestly, they feel about the same in terms of cheapness. Let me do a little comparison again. Yeah, like here. Oopsie, whoa. Poor camera. Like, one is definitely made or has like a better finishing than the other, but otherwise, like, just about the same. Alright, let me put this one back. Okay, now from here, I have to take this PCB board. And put it in here. Okay. I don't like that though. This to me, it needs to be in here snug. Like the fact that it's so deeply pushed in. I have to even see, can this even connect from here? Or is it too... No, it can. Okay. Okay, so it can connect. That's not an issue. It's just not as smoothly as I was hoping, like as the actual wooting one. So I'm going to make a note of this and aim to have the other one spray painted. Sorry, my button just came loose from my sleeve. Okay. Okay. Let me fix my scarf. There we go. Okay. I did not put the styrofoam back in. Okay, let's do that too. Cool. This was like this, I believe. Which one was it? I think, yeah, this part goes at the bottom. And then it goes over here and here. Cool. Show the camera. Okay. And then I'll put this back into... Maybe that's why it wasn't fitting properly. Okay. Okay. I hope this is deep enough to hold this. Next, I'm gonna go in with the screws. Screw this back in. If it's letting me. I think it is a little bit. It's just not fully in. I think it needs to be pushed. Maybe the styrofoam is like causing some issues. Here, let's do the other side as well. Yeah, I don't know why this is giving me so many issues. Maybe I just need to hold it down. It just seems like it's floating a little bit. Oh, I don't know if my mic is picking that up, but that is my stomach growling. Okay. Here, maybe I screwed that tight a little bit too much. Let me undo that one a little bit. That one's barely in. Hold on. What is wrong with this then? Okay. Push that up maybe. Oh, you know what it is? I think the fact that like this has like grooves and yeah, that one fully sat in. Huh, okay. Yeah, so the thing is that this has lines in here, right? So it's not fully sitting flat, which is not the end of the world. I think that I still want this in here for the time being. So I'm just gonna have to like push on the styrofoam a little bit. I don't know. I could also just do it without the styrofoam, but I just like the extra protection at the bottom anyways. Okay. Yeah, like look. With the styrofoam being cushiony, it's like pushing this back up here. Salam, how's it going? Welcome to my Twitch channel. Okay, I will also just try without the styrofoam. I might just save the styrofoam for the wooting that it came with. I don't think it's mandatory to have styrofoam in your keyboard. I know it helps with like the sound though. Yeah, let's just do that for the time being. Okay. And then I'm going to start screwing everything back into place. So we have this one. I see you're a software engineer. I'm actually not a software engineer. I don't like coding. I'm a software consultant. I studied software engineering, but I did not end up going into coding or development. It's not really my cup of tea. I'm not a big fan. I want to deal more with people than just sitting in front of my computer coding. Okay. I don't have any other like proper keycaps. How do I say this? Like, I need to order a set of keycaps to use with this. I might just put the black ones back on for the time being. Oopsie. Hold on. Okay, it's more in the other corner. Yeah, this is not fitting super snugly, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Let me move this over a little bit. You also really can't see because of my hands, but okay, let me just have this lined up for the most part. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's equal space on both sides. Okay. Screw that, screw this. I kind of like how it looks like there's warm lighting right now, even though there's not. Same here, I'm not coding either. Yeah, I only know some basics. I don't like dealing with people. Honestly, I don't personally like dealing with people either. I've come to enjoy it more because I think when it comes to the workplace, like I just lose my like I'm already someone who likes to sit in silence after work. So if I have to do that all day plus after work, I feel like I kind of lose my mind a little bit. Just a little bit. So is your work mostly functional as a software consultant, not technical? I'm technical in the realms of observability. Observability and like monitoring, so like log monitoring, etc., all that stuff. And helping out with that end of it. Let me just honestly, after working in engineering for a while, I'm starting to realize even engineers spend more time dealing with people than doing coding. Yeah, because then you talk to your project managers and other people. A lot of the work is like a lot of the workplace is just about getting work done, and that getting work done means talking to people. I fear I did lose a screw. which sucks, but we'll make it work. Okay, that one's not going in. Let me try over here. Yeah, why is this not? Unless the screws are different, but they shouldn't be. I really don't think this should be. Okay, so I got the side ones in, but for some reason I'm having an issue getting it into the actual. So I see 2 screws here. And technically this isn't supposed to be part of this. I might use it though. Internal politics too. That is something I've come to grow very. How do I say this? Like I understand that on a personal level now. It's not the most fun, but it is a thing. It's a sad reality of working in corporate. Okay, so it seems like I actually just can't. So this won't fall out, which is good. But I can't. I literally cannot put in the other screws. It's like the hole of where the screw is supposed to be. Yeah, you see that like golden thing inside? It's just like not catching the... Why is that? Because it was fine. Oopsie, it was fine for this one. Okay, so I mean, I do have 3 in. I have 1, 2, and 3. I just don't have these 2 in. Okay, I have a BA in computer science and concentration IT, and I don't have an IT job though. What are you working? What field are you currently working for right now? Or in? I don't get it. The distance between, unless the PCB board isn't sitting fully flush on here, which is the only thing that makes sense. I mean, I don't think I need these 2 screws. I think I can just hold on to them. Yeah, they don't really seem like it's like I have to have, so I'm just gonna put them in the original case. I think 3 screws is fine. It would have been more secure. I completely understand that, but I don't see myself traveling with this keyboard anytime soon, so I don't think anything's gonna plop out just yet. Okay, all good. Putting these screws back in over here. Okay. And now, oh, I'm getting messages. Cool. Let's move a bunch of stuff over so I can make more space again. I'm working for a bank at the moment, and I was an operational analyst and then shift over. Do you like it? Do you like working for like a financial institution? Okay. I think the next portion to this is that I start to put the switches back in. Let me just find out which way they go. Or is it both the same? Oh, okay, hold on. How did I take these out? Oopsie. Yeah, the gap part goes at the top. Okay, cool. Okay, next time, guys, when I do this, if I have to do it again, I'm only just going to take out the certain switches that I need, not all of them. That was a pain, and that was unnecessary. But at least we know. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a good experience so far. I got this job through a reference from someone I know. That's how it is, I think, nowadays. You have to have a reference. It's really hard to land something without a reference now. Here, I'm gonna move this camera down. And over here. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I think I was saying sorry. The industry right now is pretty messed up. Like a lot of people graduating, I feel really bad for them. It's also not an industry where like just because you're unhappy with your job, you can just leave. There's no guarantee that if you people are getting laid off, there's no guarantee that if you just quit your job today that you're gonna be able to find another one. Okay. I think for the time being, I'm either gonna reuse my wooting keycaps or I'll use one from like the wall behind me. Maybe the green one. I do have to order yeah. I have to order keycaps from Amazon or like any other website. I'm thinking something like on the brown theme, or like maybe something a little cutesy. Or white. But the thing is white keycaps are hard to find. Okay. Almost done. To be honest, I don't mind having a wired keyboard. I think I thought I was gonna mind a lot. Because I was like, I was hoping this is gonna be at least wireless, like having a wireless option on it, but it doesn't. I'm not pissed. I'm not mad. Is he gonna kill these kids or what? Wireless mouse Loki adds way more utility than. Yeah, I do agree. That's why all my mice are wireless. I can't go for wired ones. I just feel like it gets caught and stuff, and if you're flicking in Valorant, like it's literally not good at all. Did I move my wooting? I had a little. I must have done something with it. Hold on. Is there a brush in here to clean? I thought there was a brush in here for sure. I need like a can of compressed air. Here. Okay. Oh, you feel latency with wireless? That's crazy. I wouldn't know because I've never tried wired. I know I definitely feel the difference with the wooting, and I feel like part of it is that this is I also don't know wired keyboards. Like wooting is the first one that I use that's wired. Plus it has like the rapid trigger, so I think both things combined have definitely helped me be better at Valorant. But then again, I need to try like a wired keyboard versus like a wired normal keyboard versus a wired wooting. Yeah, no, I think wireless mouse all the way though for me. I'm surprised you feel like a difference, but then again, like I need to try one. I need it like someone should let me borrow their wired mouse, and then I'll do a video on like the wired G502 versus the wireless one. I don't know if we're playing the same song over and over again, if it's going through the playlist. You're good. I think I was talking about both the mouse and keyboard at different points, so depending on when you zoned in and out of the conversation is probably different. Here, I guess I can do the last couple, take a video of the last couple of the... Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, for the last two, I'll do it in front of my iPhone camera. There we go. Okay, guys. This is my keyboard. Now I gotta get some sort of keycaps on it. Okay, I have three options, okay? I have option one, which is taking off the keycaps from this keyboard because I have the entire set. This is a little worn and used. I had it last year, like I bought it last year, all the keycaps, and so it's been used quite a bit. I really do like this. It's a nice little pink color. Oopsie. So that's one option. My next option is to, and I'll get up actually, grab it from behind me. My next option is this one. This is the green keycaps I own for this other keyboard that I have and made. So there's that option, and my third option is put the black keycaps of the wooting back on this one until I order. I guess, I mean, it would be a lot of work having to put the other one back on. I'll just put the wooting keycaps back on, and then I'll order. I will have to take these off again, which sucks, but it's fine. Okay, I think I'm done recording this. I can stop that. So, in terms of filming, by the way, if you guys are wondering what I'm using to film from my, like, iPhone point of view, that's my iPhone camera. Right here. I have the gimbal. So I had that standing up here. But I do need another tripod. This is separate, it detaches, and I end up using this, and then I can pretty much turn this around, and it basically stabilizes, so it's kind of easy and perfect. Turning this off, and then yeah, and it's magnetic, so it completely detaches, and then I can just fold this back up. It also extends, so I can push this, I think, up until that point, and then put it back down, and then flip this back over. It's compressed. And that for the... Oopsie, that fell on the ground. But that's that for the DJI gimbal. Oopsie. Oh my god, I'm like pressing random buttons. Okay. Cool. Phone is free. And now let's get the keycaps back on. If you guys have any keycap recommendations or like designs or prints or you guys think I would be interested in, let me know. I'm very indecisive right now, but I need to buy myself a birthday gift since my birthday is next week, and I think this is something that I think counts. Buying pretty keycaps. Okay. Wait, I didn't put this last one in. I dropped a switch somewhere and I do not know where I put it. It's nice that Wooting did send me extras, so I'll use one of those for now and I'll find my fallen one later. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Which way was this? Okay, I'll do that in a second. Wait, that was backspace. My bad. Okay. Do that. I put my alt here. I put my FN over here, my function key. That's gonna go over here. Control. 1, 2, 3. The one thing I miss on a 60% keyboard is a tilde. I wish the tilde, there was like a button it would be on. Okay. Q. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, Palu. Hey guys, that's the cat is here. We can do a little cat cam if you guys want. I have anime running in the back. Okay. Okay, so don't judge. Don't judge. Listen, I trimmed her. I shaved her, guys, and like I have not leveled her out yet. But that is Palu. Hey Palu, are you here? Are you here, Palu? Oh, okay. Hey Balu, good morning. Are you done your nap? You done your nappy nap? Yeah, you done your nappy nap, Balu? Let me read the chat, sorry. Whoa, 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 whoa. Balu, you can't be rubbing up against the camera like that, you're gonna make it fall. I'm a wired guy, I feel latency with a keyboard. Oh, I already read all that, okay. Whenever I use Linux, I need to CD to root. Okay, I'm sorry guys. Listen, I as you can see, there's a lot going on here. Balu, can you... Oh, tilde key. Okay, okay. I don't have an attention span of a goldfish, but my memory sometimes is like a goldfish. I can never tell if I read the chat in my mind or if I said it out loud, so I always end up reading it twice. Okay. Balu, listen, I'm in the middle of a keyboard build or a keyboard workaround, so if you can, you guys see this? Like, this is my wooting. This is my wooting. Okay, you wanna go? Thanks. Bye. All I can say is you guys keep getting new camera angles, and you can thank my citrus cat for it. Yeah, but definitely, I think Linux for sure. Tilde is very useful. I think I'm very grateful that I have a work laptop, because if I was trying to do anything on my like PC, my personal computer, like I think I'd struggle. I think I'd end up putting the function escape as tilde or something. Function escape, shift escape. Okay, 7. Girl, you're gonna knock over this camera. Y'all see, she's literally like trying to scratch her chin up against this. Balu, relax. Come here. Here, come here. Come. Oi. Here. You wanna go? Okay, bye. My goodness gracious. Holy, this cat came and like destroyed everything. Okay. QWERTY, right? QWERTY. QWASD. Of course, I can get that. It sucks I have to do this again, but I literally was not anticipating for this base to come in so early. And I was like, I want to film something today at least. So I was like, might as well. WAS, and then QWERT. T tab UGOI1 escape. Guys, my cat literally demolished, my sister's cat came and demolished this keyboard. Like, she sat on it, she stepped on it. Wait, you have a 50% keyboard? Dude, how is that even, what is it? It's like, what do you cut down on a 50%? You get rid of the numbers at the top? Dude, that's crazy. You're actually built different. That's actually crazy. Okay. Oh, type. Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, if anything below a 60 is cutting it. Like, it's really pushing it right there. It's 75%. Yeah. Let me pull up my 75. Let me, okay. If I can get my button thing to start working. Okay, whatever. So this is my... No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I accidentally misclicked. Whoopsie, cancel. Okay. This stream is not very graceful, but neither am I. So this is my Gamma K SN75. It's honestly the perfect size. I love the knob and everything. Let's show you guys a better angle from here. This one I used for an entire year. It sounds great. It sounds really creamy. One of my favorite keyboards, honestly. 75%, I think. I had a 60%, the An Pro 2 when I first started, but I think 75 is definitely a better size. I was interested in doing a 65%, and so I ended up going with the Gamma K LK67, which is this. It also has a knob. It's super cool. I did break the power button, so I got a new thing to solder on back onto the PCB board, but that has not been done yet. So those are the two, and then I have this wooting, which is 60%. But yeah. I broke the power button off this 65% keyboard. It's crazy. Like, I don't know. You have to be very special to do something like that, you know? Yeah. Z, so X. C. Okay. Control C and Control V. Very easily spottable on the keyboard. Like, is this supposed to be this way? Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. Okay, UIO, right? Where is my I? Okay. UIO. P. FG. FGH. FGH. And then it's JKL. Can you guys rehearse or say the alphabet backwards? I'm gonna try. I think I did this once before, so I'm gonna try to go Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, S, R, Q, okay. O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. There we go. Close enough. I wish I could do it faster, but That's the best I can do for now. Okay, we'll do that. I'm not even in frame. My bad. Okay. There we go. JKL. Good morning, Cookie. My other cat just woke up too. B and M. Wait, did I miss Y? Oh my god, I literally missed Y. Oh my god, guys. Oh, okay, hold on. 40. I was gonna say, I was like, I swear it looks like I'm not doing this right. Okay. IOU or UIO? U. I know my keyboard layout. Don't worry, guys. I'm just because I'm fasting today. Okay. And then from here, we'll do these two, this one, that, and then this. Okay. Let me take this off real quick. It doesn't sound the worst without any of the styrofoam. I don't know if you guys can hear any of it, but like it's pretty good. I think it sounds a little thocky. I do like how close to the top that USB-C port is. Here. It's like not focusing, but you get what I'm saying. It's like really close to the top. Let me try to plug this in and see everything as well. So it does plug in. It just feels like it's a little protruding. So I think my long-term goal is going to be to get the original wooting case spray painted white. Or have that painted white, and then use that. I'll end up making some other purpose with this keyboard plastic, but I mean, overall, it doesn't feel bad. I think once I get better keycaps, and here, keycaps, and then like I place this back over here. There we go. I'll shift this camera over, push that up a little bit. Like I think this looks like pretty fine, proper. Yeah. You know, it just needs like different color keycaps, and then I think we should be set. But yeah, that's what this looks like. And yeah, thank you for everyone who has been sticking around to this point for me to basically take apart my keyboard and put it back together. I've been streaming for an hour 40, so I guess it's taking me an hour 40 to do all that. I mean, I have been chatting and like doing other stuff, but yeah, let me put away some of my tools, and then I'll probably run something for a little bit. You guys should buy Repo. It's a really fun game. I had a lot of fun playing it. I also need to find the switch I dropped. It's a whole different story for another day. I'll end up doing it after stream. Okay. Next, let's get myself organized. Okay. Put this over here. W stream, yeah. Put this one over here. That stuff all back. This. I still have to repair a PS5 controller, but I'll end up doing like a separate stream for that. I really just wanted to test out if this was a good type of stream or like how it was gonna work out. I wasn't really sure if people would watch this or like if it was entertaining. I think it's definitely like more of a chill vibe. Like I know people like on stream, like on Twitch, do like study with me or like be productive with me or whatever and stuff like that. And I definitely think it's like more in line with that type of vibe. There is a way to make it feel a little bit more cozy, so that like people do the Pomodoro technique. So that's like one way to do it. You know, the palm technique with the apple timer. Okay. There. Here, cookie. Winning. Goodbye. Okay. But with that, let's move over to just chatting, and then I will turn off this camera. I definitely think having a second camera was helpful for this. So this is the camera that I was using. Just moving the cable out of the way. And then I have this tripod, which I will... I really, really love this tripod. The nice thing about it is that like it compresses fully. And then I can close it up, and then boom. And then I can do that. And then it's for phones or cameras. I just touched the lens. I think, no, I didn't. Okay. And then, yeah, I'm muted. I didn't realize I hit my mute button. I don't know how long I've been muted for, but I think I must have bonked into it. But yeah, now my entire desk is basically clear. I've gotten everything that I needed to get done, and yeah, everything has been cleared up. So I guess I'll try to find a game to play now. Cool. I'm a big crisscross applesauce sitter, so like that's the only way I like sitting. Let me pause that Spotify music. The other thing I really like doing... Okay, you know what? The one thing I will say about me changing to this, you know, let me disconnect it. So I put it in. Yeah, it looks a little cheap, you know, but it's white. It fits with the setup. I'll like change the keycaps. Overall, not bad. It has no like padding at the bottom. Oh wait, it does. I think it does. I think I know what I messed up. What I did. What did I do? This. Okay. Was it this? Yeah. And it came with different screws. That's probably why, because the... Okay. Well, you know how I was saying the screws aren't fitting? It's because it came with separate screws that I guess I just didn't pay attention to. I'll end up using those later. I don't think it's super necessary right now, but I will use this to hold it, have the grips in place. I did not show that on my camera, but they essentially just look like... Here. Like that. I'm also gonna get a different sweater because, what I'm wearing right now is very long and it's not very efficient to be streaming in. Let me just add these grips to the bottom of this though, because I don't want it to like fly around when I'm shooting and playing. Okay. All right, what do you guys want to see? You guys want to see some Valorant gameplay? You guys want to see some GTA 5? You guys want to see some Phasmophobia? What else? I can play some of The Last of Us. I also don't know why there's a hole at the bottom of this. Like over here. That scares me just a little bit. Okay. Well, now these grips are in, so this hopefully should not move now. Yeah, that's much, much better. Cool. And yeah, let me just go switch my sweater. Switch to a sweater. The second thing I'm gonna do is open up my window. I don't know if it's raining where y'all are at, but it's raining where I'm at, and rain is actually one of my favorite types of weather. I am a big fan of rain. So this is supposed to be a crinkle hood job, and you're not supposed to iron it, okay? But for some reason, this looks very like creased. Doesn't even look crinkly. It looks super, super greased. Okay. Anyways, let me find a game to play now. It's been a minute per Valor, but I'm not really sure if I wanna do that. Okay, let me also pull up my Steam library and see. I've not opened up my Discord either, so let's try that too. Okay, I don't know if Repo is something you can play in public lobbies. I feel like you probably have to be invited, right? Unless I have a public mode. I might just try playing Repo a little bit more. And see if I can join like a public lobby and see how that goes. My chin's hurting, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think I can play on my own. So that brings it down to a couple things. Okay, we have GTA, which I honestly it's more ideal with friends. I don't know if I'd want to play by myself. I mean, what could I do? I could run some like jobs heists. That. I guess I have to go back to Valorant, y'all. I think it's time. Here, let me run like a game or two in my stream after that. Okay. I'm not good at Marvel Rivals enough to be playing that though, unfortunately. Or else I would. I really would. Hey Jesus, how's it going? What are you up to? What y'all up to? What y'all doing? I'm good. What about you? Just chilling? Yeah. Cat. Wait. Hold on. Is that what we're doing? Hold on. Instead of hopping on Valorant, should I just download Fragpunk and try it out? I'm all about playing games other than Valorant, especially on stream, because I feel like I need to diversify the games I play. I think like Rainbow Six was really pushing it in terms of the addiction I had, but like the fact that I spent the last 5 years playing solely Valorant makes me want to cry. Like it's done me what good, right? Yeah. Let me do Frag Punk. It's free. Okay, let's download it. It should download pretty quickly for me, actually. Local install, accept. Rainbow is amazing. You know what? Crumbs, since we're here, which by the way, let me do I would give you again, I'm gonna try to show you out anyways. I know you don't really stream, or I don't know when you've streamed the last. If you guys Okay, if you guys are into Rainbow Six, I would recommend following Crumbs. He is he's Diamond in Siege. And he makes a lot of content online around Siege and stuff. Let me pull it up. That's what I'm doing right now. Recently just made a TikTok too. I'll link both in the chat. Yours truly, Crumbs. If I spelled it right. You got this. You definitely got this. I just need to try and find you first. Okay. Yours truly. Oh, it's with an S on TikTok. That's why. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I don't know if you did a rebrand and I just don't know about it. Okay. So this is TikTok. This is Instagram. Yours truly, Crumbs. There we go. I actually have not played Left 4 Dead. I've heard good things about it. I think it's a survival game though, or like close to a survival type game. Content and socials, authorized apps. Hey, Balu, what's going on, Balu? Connections. Okay, cool. Is it done downloading? Oh my god, is it already done? Very punk. No, it's at 23%. Okay. We can wait a little bit. What else? What else can I play? I was thinking about hopping on my PlayStation, downloading GTA 5 again, just so I could show you all the money I have and all my cars. I might actually do that too. Let me turn my PlayStation. Okay. That, and then cars and wires. Okay. I was thinking, is it worth getting an Xbox? Not that I need it, but I was thinking that I wanted to try one out and like give my opinions on having an Xbox versus a PlayStation, because I think a lot of people ask me that question quite often, being like, "Oh, like if you had to recommend one or the other, which one would you recommend and why?" and all that fun stuff. Salams, how's it going, Maimuna? How are you? Here's another person, guys, who creates content that I'm also gonna give a shout out. I know. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if you stream often though, but she Um, has her socials here. I'm waiting. I might as well. Let me close Valorant real quick. Well, it's crazy that it picked up on you playing Valorant. That's wild to me. Um, Instagram, and then we're gonna go over here. She's been posting a lot of content too, and I love her setup. I think her setup, I love the blue, I love the pink, I love the purple. It's just so, it's perfect. It's perfect. Mashallah. Mashallah to both you and Crumbs about like all the content you guys have been posting and putting out. Let me just say that. Allah Mubarak, okay? Everybody in my chat, please say that. Hey, can I actually tell you guys a funny story? Okay. I was talking to my mom about this. So we all know like evil eye is a thing, right? Right? Everyone knows like in Islam, like evil eye is like a concept, it's a thing. Personally, growing up, was never the biggest fan of believing it. Like I was just like my fate, my destiny, my relationship between God above all, right? Which is technically valid because like, you know, if I have like good faith in God and, you know, I pray my prayers, make my prayers and have him protect me, I should be safe from everything, right? But I'll tell you guys something. So this is actually kind of messed up, but my relationship with Evil Eye is so funny and it's so non-existent that like I put out a video for the Logitech Super Light mouse that I got, right? And my cat, my sister's cat came the other day and she dropped it off. She like kicked it with her foot and like banged it um off the table and it basically landed on the floor and you can see like a hairline crack through here. And that video did really well, right? So I look at this and I go to my mom and I'm like, that's how you know I made it. I'm like, when I get evil eye, I'm like, damn, like, okay, this might be evil eye. I'm like, my marketing's working, you know? Um, and my mom started laughing and I was like, I did too. I was like, I just think that's funny. It can't be helped. I mean, I'm just saying. Um, yeah, evil eye was my biggest concern getting into making content after a chat and call, you know, I'm sure my mind. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, just know, like, same with when it comes to jinns, right? There's like good and bad jinns. Like, at the end of the day, they do exist. People can talk to them and do like some Ouija, some whatever crap, right? But at the end of the day, they're not more powerful than God. Nothing is more powerful than God. So you might, evil eye might be there, but evil eye is not more powerful than God. So as long as you have a good relationship with God, good intentions, you say your prayers to protect yourself, you're fine. But all I'm saying is I wear my evil eye like a badge of honor. The fact that I got a crack on this, guys, like it. I'm just saying it means I made it. Jazakallah sis, may Allah bless you. Honestly, big shout out to Reed. Mashallah, this girl inspires me and she cares so much for other girls in the community. Yes, okay, so listen, girl, since you're in my chat right now, I was literally saying earlier, I was like, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate from like the Muslim community for even streaming, having my face out there, putting my face out here, being like, oh my god, the Baraj, oh my god, this, oh my god, that, oh my god, you're not gonna touch paradise, oh my god, you're gonna touch the hellfire, whatever, right? Let me tell you something, and this is very big. Typically on Twitch, people's audience is like 90% men, 10% women, right? Mine's 50-50. People would be like, oh my god, like 50-50, like audience, like 50% of the people watching you are men. Like think about like have some shame, sister. I 50% are women. Usually it's 10. Mine is 50. I'm cultivating an audience. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm adding to growth. I'm making it a more women-friendly space. I think at the end of the day, it's on everyone else if they have intentions that are messed up and not in this right place, that they need to control themselves and do all that stuff. But at the end of the day, if I'm just promoting good, healthy content and a healthy discussion and doing tech stuff, like I think it's fine. I think anyone else who struggles with like any impure thoughts or whatever, or like looking at girls online, they got to do their own like homework and work on themselves in reflection. Because at the end of the day, think about it. If it's really about not putting myself out there online and not showing my face, I should not be going to university. I should not be working. I have to sit on Zoom calls at work anyways. There are people looking at my face. Like what, you know? I don't show any of my belonging to anyone. Insta, Facebook, badge of honor. Yeah. We have to deal with the envy, male protectors. I mean, but yeah, like I said, for me, when it comes to Nazar and Evil Eye, I wear like a badge of honor. It's all about mentality. Hey, like I know relatives from back home who are just like, I was never able to amount to any success because of evil eye or magic or whatever it is, right? And it's like, I understand to some context and some reality, it is true. But if you have that mentality, personally speaking, I think it is very harmful and dangerous to yourself. You do the biggest disservice to yourself and over the quote unquote magic or evil eye or whatever that other people do on you, because you just attribute everything to it. Sometimes it might just be a trial from God. It might be a blessing from God. You never know, right? So you can't just attribute everything and anything. I think the percentage of, okay, if this is a plate full of things in the world, I think the percentage that actually goes to evil eye and all that might be this big, but we as a society make it this big. We're just like, it's like 90% of it. Honestly, if you make the intention to do this and make it a means to please Allah and for your growth, you say your protection du'as and you try to constantly purify intentions and leave to Allah. Don't stress about evil eye. Trust that you are under Allah's protection. Exactly, exactly. And at the end of the day, like, from my personal experience, I'm turning 25 like in a couple days, but for 23 years of my life, I was mainly around men, guys in COD lobbies, non-Muslim and Muslim guys, right? I was never treated well, but I eventually ended up saying that, oh, I'm just going to be gaming with Muslim guys instead of just all guys because, they're more respectful, they understand the religion and everything else. Um, but I never, how do I say this? Like, I never gamed with women because I couldn't find women. I couldn't find girls to game with. I didn't know people. I didn't have the connections. I didn't know where to find. And I remember being in MSA back in 2020 telling people, like, I'm trying to find, I cannot find. I literally can't find people. I don't think they exist. I don't think girls who game exist. It's so crazy from 2020 to 2025 right now, where it's like, I literally know 100 plus in my server alone who game. I know like 10 plus who are hijabi streamers. People, and that's basically what I want to do. I want to make sure I spread my message so that if there are other women, that I can bring them to my server. Yes, I have guys and girls both in my server. I let people control their own emotions and who they are and how they want to deal and interact with people, and if they want to be respectful, whatever their comforts and limits are. But as far as my main goal and purpose, I'm basically trying to collect women like Pokemon and bring them into my server so that they can meet other women and have what I didn't have. Um, but yeah, Pokemon, gotta catch them all. All right, let me open up Fragpunk now. Okay. Fragpunk. Okay. The other thing I need to do is, why is my Valorant still open? I literally force close. Oops. And we'll do that in task. 4K Elgato. I'll put GTA 5 on download in the back for my PlayStation at least. So that way I can show you guys my GTA 5 stuff once it's done. Okay, Last of Us 2 Remastered FC 25, 2K25, allow, delete. Yeah, people will always say something about women being out there, but if you're doing your best to do it in a way that pleases Allah, we do need, yeah, exactly. I swear, and it's the same people who want I swear, like women to be like their doctors and lawyers and whatever, like to help women out, but then they don't want their own women doing any of that. I was like, you can't have that double standard. It's actually wild to me. Whoa. I'm hearing noises. Okay, let's delete Assassin's Creed Mirage as well. And let me put GTA 5 on install, and then I will switch over to Fragpunk. My collection. Mm, mm, mm. I swear I bought GTA 5 on console. Why can't I see it? Is GTA 5 okay, PS4, PS5. This is a PS4, PS5 bundle, but like, is it not the same? Here, let me check. Um, Grand Theft Auto. I didn't know that they came out with a separate one for PS5. Yeah, that's weird. I didn't know that. Okay, well, I'll put that on download at least. And then we'll see how that is. Okay. It should take a minute and a half. So what I will do is I'll just leave it running in the back and I'll just turn the volume down for it. There we go. And then time for me to set up Fragpunk for y'all. Studio mode. Next, we're going to do, let's copy over. Let's not do that. Let's copy over, duplicate repo, and I'll make this my Fragpunk. And we'll do game capture. Just kidding. I think the hardest part is every time I have a new game, I like to make a different scene on OBS, and so it takes me like a little bit to get that done. And I can never do it ahead of time because I don't know what I'm gonna play usually when I'm on. Fragpunk game. Specific window, we're gonna do Fragpunk, capture audio beta. Repo will delete this. Okay, that's chat. Okay, borderless, English. Okay. Oh, I don't really like the way it's stretched on my screen. I don't think it's optimized for ultra wide. I also need to get it to pop up first. Um, I also have to make an account, I guess, register, country, Canada. Let's make it to my iCloud. Or Gmail works too, I guess. +18, Canada, agree, confirm. Let's have this linked. Verification code, oh my god. Is it supposed to take this long to get in? Confirm. Okay, I should have it working now. Okay, linked. Perfect. Okay, entering. It's just not showing up on my screen though, so that part I'm not too sure. Any full screen application, specific window, fragpunk. I think maybe you have to load in first. Okay, let's skip this. Settings. Video. Full screen or window. Ooh, full screen. And then let's do... We're gonna do 16 by 9. Let's do 25, 60 by 1440, apply. See if that looks better. Or let's try this too. I feel like it's a little stretched, the screen that I'm looking at right now. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Cool. But yeah, in terms of why it's not showing up on OBS, I don't know. We close Steam in the back. Oh, okay. You know what? Settings. We'll do video. We'll also do this borderless. Apply that. So I can hop in and out. Oh, this is actually like a pain. I don't know why this game is not... First of all, why it's not being picked up. Secondly, why is it giving me such issues? Display capture, game capture, image, media source, window capture. Let's try that. Okay, we can do fragpunk like this. And then audio capture, we'll do fragpunk audio. Okay, well, let's start with this. I don't know why this is giving me issues. I just don't think maybe it's optimized for ultra wide. I think that's the main thing. Yeah, like it's really not working out for ultra wide. Encoding overloaded, please consider tune down. Okay. Let's do borderless again. Let's try that. I just want black bars on the side of my screen. It's really not that hard. What? Here, I'll share what I see, and then if someone in my chat has any suggestions, let me know. Because this is crazy. Save. Okay. Fragpunk, right? This is what I'm seeing, but I don't think it should be like this, like at all. Let me go back here. It's not even moving. Okay. Well, that's gonna be an issue too. Oh my god, this game is... Some games more easier, some games more difficult when it comes to... And game capture won't work for this either. Nope, yeah. I guess I have to just share my entire screen. I don't mind doing that. It's just a bit of a pain. Right punk. Yeah, let's pull this down over here. Here, I can... There we go. If you guys see this, I push settings here, and then I have it set on 16 by 9, which should be, like, 1080 should work. 1080 by 1920. After borderless, I could do windowed. Let's see if that works. I guess, okay, I guess this works. And then I just have, like, my task manager behind. I'll close that. Cool, we'll lock this. Yeah, I mean, it looks better for me too, so there's that. Okay, let's try this. Cool. Oh, that's a waypoint? My bad.
Oh, watch your head. You need to crouch to get through here. Oh, well done. Now go grab your favorite gun.
My gun, thank you.
Let's shoot something. It's more accurate and nice. Maybe this isn't your first time? Now blow away these pages leveled up. Oh, wait, no. Page.
I just want to know if I
Sorry, forget I said that.
No, it's
try
okay.
shooting. You did great.
I'm making this
It's not
work.
all about shooting, though. Each Lancer has unique skills. Try one out.
Cool.
This is, page 157. Goddard's Vengeance. It's an area of effect. Oh, they're trying to dodge. I bet you get them anyway.
Nice.
Great. You want to try some of the other Lancers?
This reminds me a lot of Arcane for some reason, like Jinx vibes. I don't know.
Click on the Lancer list. You can view and choose different Lancers. Each Lancer has at least 3 skills. You can view the skill descriptions here.
Okay, QET.
Alrighty, so here is the weapon list. Feel free if you're not sure clicking if you
Let me get assault rifle. Melee weapon. Let's go with that. Confirm.
Okay, now let's try out some combat. Let's see how long it takes you to kill these bots.
Okay.
Great. Want to try again? I can make that happen for you. When you feel like it, head to the target site for a real battle.
And then 2 is this. What is that? Oh. Cool. Okay. Let me switch my how do I switch my guns again? Contact customer service. That's wild. Okay, T. Is it F1, F2, F3? Loadout? I don't know how to change my loadout. All good. It's H? Okay. Yeah, let's go with this one instead. Let's see how I feel about this next. You're helping me. Oh my god, you're absolutely godsend. Godsend, thank you.
Great. Want to try again? I can make that happen for you. When you feel like it, head to the target site for a real battle. Time for a real battle.
Yes.
Show us what you've got.
Cool hair. I like it. But yeah, it's giving Jinx from Arcane. No? I really think it is. My bad. My bad. I'm yawning already. Okay. Let me...
This kind of match is a shard clash. They're supposed to...
I'm gonna skip through. Let me just shoot.
These are 3 shard cards. These are your shard. Click on the shard.
I'm gonna regret this later, but like, I just want to start playing. I just want to shoot.
You've still got shard.
Okay, so it's like Yu-Gi-Oh and Valorant.
You chose... Use your shard card. You chose Eye of the Reaper. Magical, isn't it?
Okay, it's
All
like
right,
TFT.
start
Cool.
the attack. First, pick up the converter.
Use a machine pistol. It's secondary, better for secondary. Hold on. Oh, I can't anymore. My bad. Ultimate mission. Plant the. Okay, so this is like a bomb, right?
Now, go to Site A and plant the converter.
Yeah, except it's not letting me change. Okay, I'll try the machine pistol. Ooh, okay. I definitely gotta figure out my sense too. Ooh, tracing bad. We don't talk about that. Settings, sensitivity, look sensitivity. No, I need to turn that up.
Here we are. Plant the converter. The converter is now operating. The Eye of the Reaper is changing the scene and detecting nearby enemies. Now, defend the converter.
Ooh. It's much slower to move when you're scoped in. Like, a scoped in sensor is slower. Like, yeah. Like, let's see.
You're winning. Defend.
Is it? Or is it when it's shooting that it's slower? Yeah, I think it's when you're shooting. I think it's slower to. Oh, you're not dead.
Very well. I'll see you back at the base.
FOV? Okay. It's by default not to the max. You can change it. Field of vision. Cool. Let me check that too. But yeah, something about shooting, like the sensitivity for like looking left or right, much lower. Cool, I'll take that. Settings. FOV, right? Field of vision. Okay, that's crazy. That's actually absurd. Okay. Sensitivity. Look sensitivity. Oh, that's why. Yeah. 0.9, 0.9. Try that. I want them to throw me into an actual standard. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm looking. I'm looking. Ugh.
Scrimmage. Nope. Wait.
I'll find you a match. Tundra, stay frosty.
You can change AdSense. You missed it. Wait, hold on. Let me do that, and then you said D for the pistol. Can't find it. Whatever. Confirm this, and then I'm assuming you probably mean insensitivity. You can change AdSense. You missed it in case you want to change it. Where? What am I? I'm getting shot at. I'm literally getting shot. Oh, this? Oh, it's gonna be for controller. Okay. Oh.
Counting the seconds.
Aim down sight. That's what you. Okay, sorry. Me, no. Sorry, me, I'm not on. I'm on one right now. To advance? Okay. ADS. I'm saying ads. You know why? Because I'm freaking like everyone keeps talking about ads in my chat. And I'm like, that's only like the way I'm thinking. Okay. That's on me, guys. I'm being silly right now. I don't really care. Let's just pick.
Let's make me the richest man in 2 dimensions.
Aim down sights. Okay. This is just for controller though, and then camera sensitivity. We're gonna go. Well, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Fan. Thank you so much. Hold on. Cam sensitivity to advanced. I see custom. Oh, there we go. There we go. Apply. Okay. That should be better. Thank you. Okay.
You've got a head start. Don't waste it.
I'm probably gonna have to work around this a little bit. Yeah. That's a little task for me. Sensitivity. Custom. Honestly, I'm down to keep it like a 1-to-1. I don't know if I had it turned on even before. Let's try that. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm thinking. You have to be perfect to readjust. I'm a pre-firing type of girl. Oh, that's just spawn. That's crazy. Click that and blows. Yeah.
You've got a head start. Don't waste it.
Yep. Thank you for helping me. Honestly, sorry. What am I saying? I don't know if it's like if I put it to custom or whatever, if it finally turned on or like what it is on default. So let me test this out here. Why not? Okay. It is slower. I mean, I guess that's part of it. But like, just
You got a head start. Don't waste it.
there's like some sort of recoil. I guess that's what it is. Oh. I gave them a shield.
See ya at the Don't waste it.
Jump. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Where's my rocket launcher? One of these buttons was my rocket launcher, I swear. I think you are actually playing TDM. You should play it actually, which is like Val. Okay, say less. I like the fact that it has both, though. I don't know how good I'm gonna be, but I like the fact that it has both. Guys, am I not supposed to have a rocket launcher? Or what other buttons do I have here? Oh, let's pick up my gun.
You got a head start. Don't waste it.
Yeah, I don't know my binds either. I think earlier in the game it was showing. Like when I first started the game and I was going through the tutorial, it had pulled something up. Let me see. QET, right? That's it. QET. Q. I don't know. Okay, I guess that's my card, not my rocket launcher. Pretty sure you can't use a. Ah, I see. Are they just bad or am I just good? That'd be a bit of a... Let me turn down the audio too. You guys a little bit.
halfway point.
What in the Spider-Man? What in the Spider-Man is this, man? Hold up. Girl, why you in my phone? That's crazy. Oh my god. I don't. My biggest thing is that I'm disadvantaged because I don't know what the util is. Oh, that's on me. I mean, I'm not doing bad. Oopsie.
You won. You made them dead more.
Nice. Nice. Okay, let me hop on the Valorant mode. See how that goes. I'm probably gonna stream for another like 45 minutes and then I guess I'll end it off after that. I typically like getting to around 4 hours per stream and then ending it there. Next. Okay, back. Ugh, this card thing is so... I feel like it's extra work. Card sleeve? You're kidding. Okay, whatever. Okay, lobby. Standard. So this is the main mode.
I'm looking. Ugh. Black market. I'd keep your head down.
Wait, do I have something for ad? Ads?
Outpost, where old
I guess
meets
I
new.
don't. There we go. There we go.
We've got amazing cards for you to buy. They made me say that.
I'll buy this. Big heads, come on. I like how versatile it is though, because it's like you get to change up the game, I guess, based on the cards you have. She's cute. Let's go.
At this point, cold sweat would be a relief.
Is this like Killjoy? She sounds like Killjoy. Burner.
We'll make it shit today.
Defend the target site? Okay, cool.
Aiming!
Hey! Hey Becky, how's it going? How's the stream going? Pretty good so far. Guys, this is my first time playing this game. This is my first game of ranked, or first game of, like, I guess the Valorant mode. I guess I'm going crazy. The stream's been going good. I started off today, actually, well, I'm using my keyboard so I can't pull it up, but I have the wooting keyboard and I decided to take it out of the casing it was in and put in a different one. So I had like a 2-camera setup with like me with my face over here and then like another camera with my kind of setup of me taking it apart and putting it together. First time doing that, didn't know how it would go because I do a lot of tech content online, but I wasn't sure how it was going to be received since it's not gaming stuff, but it was really good. It was really good. But yeah, that's what my stream has been up to lately. Now I'm trying Fragpunk, which which I think is a new game on Steam for free, and I think I'm killing it.
Sneaky.
Yeah, I'm really into Valorant. I used to actually play for charity in collegiate esports for Valorant, like with the team and all. So FPS games are kind of up my alley. I've been trying to diversify though. Yeah, I've been trying to diversify my games though, and like play like Phasmophobia, and like Chained Together, and like Repo and GTA 5, just because I've been addicted to playing Valorant for 5 years. And I miss the
Converter
days
planted.
when I used to
Ooh,
be a
what
little bit
cards
more
will it
flexible
make?
with my games.
Our prey is at Site B.
I'm coming.
Not me. Not mine.
Oh my god, thank you so much for the follow. Hold on, sorry, give me 1 sec. I don't know where I am.
One enemy still standing.
As soon as this round ends, I'm gonna take a look. Sorry. Where are they?
All over except for the you won.
Nice, good round. Thank you so much, Suzuka, for the follow. Suzuka 2025.
Let's get some
What a
vibes in
dope name.
here.
Thank you so much for the follow. This game makes... See, this stuff is really hard. Hold on. Diffusing time 50%. Let's go with this.
That's a neat couple of cards you got there.
Yeah, it's like the card thing is like a little hard to understand because like I'm like was never into Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon and all that stuff, and I guess it's like kind of the same. Matches are going pretty good. This is my first game. I think I almost aced the first round. I don't know. It's on my stream somewhere. I'll go back and clip it. I think I got at least a 4K. I do have experience with Valorant, so I think that's definitely helping. Also, wait, let me... Here. I'm gonna tab out real quick. I think you guys should all check out, Hey Buggy. She is, honestly, my new favorite comfort streamer. She does play Phasmophobia, but, I still feel very cozy and comfortable in the barnyard with her. So y'all should definitely check her out.
Converter planted.
The other thing I really not a big fan of when it comes to FPS games is that like I feel like I'm able to engage better with my community and my chat more when I'm like playing chiller games, but FPS like Valorant and like Rainbow Six, the only way for me to have good gameplay is to be like locked in, and then I end up like ignoring chat and I'm like I feel so bad. I'm like behind like 20 minutes reading the chat. Oh gosh, thank you. Of course. I'm like, I'll be honest. I love supporting people when it comes to streaming in general, but especially when I find someone that like I like watching, I definitely want to do what I can to share that. Plus, I think coming from my background and my field of like being like high intensity games, it's so it's a breath of fresh air when I find like other streamers who are like more cozy, more comfort vibes, you know? I don't feel like I have like high anxiety. Valorant background is good to have when play this game. Yeah, Carts isn't very fun. So Suzuka, do you play this game? I'm assuming you probably might have found me through searching up Fragpunk and seeing who's playing it, but if you have any tips, do let me know. It's a machine. Oh, I use a slot machine. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I'm picking it up. Big heads. Oh, I can use the big heads thing. Okay. Round starting. Once they start pushing in, I'm gonna use Z and then Zed. I'm Canadian, guys, not Z. I'm gonna use Zed and then I'm gonna see if I can start fighting them. I can't jump from here. Big heads, bro. What happened to big heads? Those ain't big heads. Okay. We take that.
One enemy left.
Enemy spotted at middle.
You won.
Nice, let's go. GG's. Damn guys, I think I popped off. 6 kills, 0 deaths. I don't even know if this is fair. Well, this is definitely getting clipped.
Another day, another match.
I need to get a phone stand though for my phone. I currently do not have. Bum bum bum. I also don't know what my push to talk is. Oh, look at me. I'm all pretty. Well, basic, learn maps, different skills, and what cards do. Yeah, right now I'm just like picking random. Kind of going off randomly. Dragon Breath deal extra fire damage? Okay. Yeah, like this is not bad at all, I think, for my first time playing. Okay. Whoa. Oh, share my highlights? No! How do I go back? Is there a way for me to see past games anywhere? Share my highlights. I wanted to see what that was. The other thing I was gonna do that I can't think about, I'm not remembering. What was I gonna do? I was gonna change, oh, push to talk. Sorry guys, I'm fasting, so, and it's like I can eat in like around 3 hours, so I'm just like a little out of it. Push to talk, okay. Voice input default. Push to talk V, perfect. Have you used all codes, by the way? Free stuff. Wait, what codes? What free stuff? Where? If there's like a manual code I can put in to get free stuff, do let me know. Can I just say though, this kind of looks like a Doritos bag. Like, I don't know, it's giving me like Doritos. You can tell I'm hungry by this. It's giving Doritos. I want to eat some Doritos. Okay. I'm also not centered. There we go. Now I am. Standard.
I'm looking for a match.
That's me when I play Apex. I'm zoned in and forget. Sorry, I missed your... I completely... See, this is what I'm saying. I get zoned in and I miss things. That's me when I play Apex. I'm too zoned in and forget. Yep. Yeah, I feel that.
Now.
Wait. Escape and let me push escape. Okay, hold on. Once I get out of this, I will do it. Then there's a redeem code. Zizuka, do you know, by the way, first of all, let me know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Secondly, that highlight thing that I missed, is there a way for me to go back and share the highlight? And also, what does the highlight look like? Is it like worth sharing, or is it kind of like meh?
Power that card up with shard points.
I don't know how many shard points I have, but I'll take that. Equip.
You know, it's just wild what these cards do.
Can y'all hear me? Does anyone else have a mic?
If she's me.
Hello?
What do you say? Whoever gets less headshots buys ginger snaps in canteen later, huh?
Things. Oh, yeah, I just want to make sure I can hear my team as well. Video, audio. Voice input, voice output. Chat to party team. Voice chat main switch. Ooh. There we go. Something tells me this game is going to be much harder than the last one I played. Okay. No! I didn't know she was pushed up. Hold on. That's okay. That's on me. Here, all corners, y'all.
Converter planted.
How many is it? 2v2? Okay. I will say, very interesting character designs over here. Yeah, you can follow the codes, you're perfect. Thank you so much.
me behind.
Okay, snipers are one shot. Cool. You're good. I'm playing this game for like the first time, so I don't know if my mic is working either. Shoot teammates to heal them. That's cool. Release flashbang. One damage for the first time. Yes, yes, perfect. Do we all just pick one card then? Okay, our team bigger heads. Okay, they have the bigger.
It doesn't fucking work.
I can hear.
don't know.
I can hear you. No, I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry.
You're good. You're good. Wait, they use bigger heads. Oh my god, look at your head. You guys have big heads.
Yeah, it's their card. It just
Yeah.
means that it's easier for them to headshot us.
Yeah, this is like really big though, man. We look like bobbleheads.
Mm-hmm.
Is it for the entire round?
Yeah.
Enemy spotted.
Okay. What am I shooting? Oh my god, guys. No one saw that. I don't know the maps that well, but... Yeah, you know when your head is that big, it's kind of hard. There's some near their spawn. Is there an alt chat here? T. Settings. Controller. Keyboard. Text chat. Push to talk. Party chat. Chat. Enter. I see. You know what I'm gonna do real quick? Sorry, let me just pull this up real quick and then I'll pull it back to... Cool, close that, close this. Frag phone. Here we go.
You might like it if you winterproof your wrists. I
Wait.
would appreciate this gun, my friend.
I have to buy this? Someone has. All good. You can only use these a couple times?
Only take 5 more seconds.
Oh my god.
Enemy spotted.
Guns get hungry.
SMG, right? Okay.
Side.
What in the sniper rifle is this, man? Ah, this guy's good.
Walk in my garden and eat.
Yeah, that guy's good.
Army of one. That's your team. Oh, you lost.
Okay, all good, all good. We won the last game, and so this is just the game putting us in different lobbies. I'll try the sniper rifle next.
Switching sides.
Okay. Attack, right?
Here are some shard cards.
You can sleep to heal yourself. Sleep.
You know, it's just
Wait, why are we doing
wild
that
what
one?
These cards do. Cards out. Rules changed. Get ready. 3 cards? I guess some people just want to watch the world burn.
I don't know, I'm just pressing buttons here. 3s, okay.
It will be my pleasure.
Match point. You could lose this.
Sniper rifle, right?
Never been.
You might like it if you winterproof your wrists.
I don't have to stabilize this, right? It's already okay, perfect.
Short break for reload.
Thank you so much for the codes. I don't know if I already said that, but thank you for the codes. I'll do them right after this game. I don't know how pushed up these guys can be, but the aim is so slow. Ooh, that's bad. I miss. Okay. Well, I guess it's not one shot, one kill, and this is a headshot, so that's important. That's important to know. Here. Is it all chat? How do I do all chat? All? I don't know how to do all chat. Yeah, I'm surprised there's no all chat. Is that not a thing? Is you can't do all chat in this game? Okay, let's skip this. Okay. Back to lobby and then redemption code. Okay, let's try these. Free stuff, guys. Thank you. Number 2. Perfect. Nice. Okay. I don't know what I got, but I got stuff. The other sniper rifle has faster aim. Okay. Yeah, I think I will try to go for that next. I'll do like one more of these. This is pretty fun. I actually think it's pretty close to Valorant.
One big damn.
Why? I feel like I'm getting, like, my face is breaking out literally while I'm on, like, stream. Like, I can feel it, like, my chin.
Tundra, stay
Yeah.
frosty.
I don't know what I put on my face today. What? My forehead, my chin, it's all hurting. That's how you do all chat.
Check out these cards.
Tab, okay. Itchy triggers for... I like that. And all freebies is in message logo. I see, okay.
You know, it's just wild what these cards do.
So I can only use my rifle, like, twice? Like... You can only buy these like once each, based off of this. Okay. Oh, good. I think we take the space here if we have it. Oh my god, one more shot, I would have gotten there. One more shot. Yeah. That's on me. Yeah, itchy triggers is annoying, definitely get that one. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. It's like you're trying to hide your position, all you hear is boop, boop, out of nowhere. They gotta, like, see, this is what I'm saying, like, COD, people need to, like, up their game. Because their games have been the same throughout, whereas we have Valorant and like Fragpunk now, which are basically the same concept but better, you know, or like more fun. And I think it's fine to stay within the same niche or same topic, but like you definitely have to innovate at some point, you know? And I guess they tried with like Black Ops 3 and like having people like fly around, but like I don't know. I don't know. Also, I'm very bright.
One enemy left.
I look very, very bright. Let me mess around with this. I'm too dark. That's fine.
Just you know. Get him. Come back soon.
It's a 1v1? Okay.
Seconds left.
Yeah, well, he knows. He knows where he is now. Okay.
All over except for the last 20 seconds.
That's crazy, guys.
Wow.
You guys see that? You guys hear that?
It's your time, little
10
buddy.
seconds.
Like, we'll just know where this dude is.
You won.
I took care of the last one, guys.
Good
No
stuff,
need
team.
to
Good
worry
stuff.
about it.
We've got a maze amazing cards for you to buy. They made me say that.
Every time you crouch, increase your max HP. Dude, that's funny. Okay, I do like the fun aspect to this. I crouch a lot.
Just because I'm small doesn't mean I'm not lethal.
Okay. Oh, I'm playing like the wrong person. I wanna go her.
We'll
Okay.
make enemies shit.
Do, do, do.
Think I could just rock it down the barrier.
Do you see what anyone else see back?
How do I slide? Can you not slide in this? How? Wait. Me 132, her 150. I want to see this. I need to aim for the head. I think that's my issue. I'm not aiming for the head.
Nitro helped a little.
I'll do like one more this game and then I call it after that.
Even Steve. Reloading. Here are some shard cards.
Have you experienced overtime yet? No, I haven't. Each ally can place one toxic trap, gain vampire powers. Yeah, you know what? That means
Whoa, cool card.
like after death, or there is a slide, but you need a card for that. Damn. Imagine, guys, that's crazy. You need a card to slide.
You look a bit sweaty, Ant-Man.
And then you can ask for this but from other people. Okay, that's cool.
Really defend
The other sniper rifle you said, right? High life? Okay.
Hey, weapon here.
Oh. Okay.
I hope they shoot my face. I need my
This is an LMG. I'm all for LMGs. Like LMGs are my shit.
anyone else see back there?
sneaky, a bit garish, but it must be your way through that, huh?
I made this bomb myself. Nitro helped a little.
Please savor these
Are there doors or
sizzling
something that I'm not seeing? Because I feel like yes, headshots for the win.
I borrow now.
Situation.
Enemy
Damn.
light 'em up.
Okay, I think once you like
Please savor
start playing
the-
against people who are the equal skill level as you, you have to play like more strategic. I mean, that's with any game, but definitely with this. I do want to quickly see.
Anyone else see a bad guy over at Side A?
Down to their last lancer.
Toast gone too soon. Using still counts as chemistry.
All over except for the last 20 seconds.
I hope Mr.
won.
Enjoys the taste of these.
Probably Sony.
Switching sides.
Do
We've got amazing cards for you to buy. They made me say that. Neat effect, huh? Double the cards, double the fun.
It will be my pleasure to headshot the unsuspecting today.
So what's your homeland like?
okay.
Never been.
You
I
might like
think
it
this
if you
would be also fun on controller, but I think you just wouldn't be as precise. So it's like the same thing as Valorant, where you kind of run into that situation. It's 1v1 until a whole team dies. So say you're going first, you're 1v.
You are enemies of life.
Okay, okay, I want to experience that. Hold on.
Anyone else see a bad guy over at B main?
Please favor these sizzling pyrotechnics.
Where behind us? No. Sonic Surge. Oh, I missed. I missed.
One enemy yet. There's just one enemy left. Hope that
Wait,
helps.
but I missed. I missed all my shots. Blah, 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 blah.
Enemy spotted.
You won.
Nice, nice, nice.
Shark cards. Get them while they're hot.
I need to go to my online here. Play GTA 5 online.
You know, it's just wild what these cards do.
There we go. Yeah, I'm just setting up my GTA so that when I
That's a neat couple
pull it
of
up
cards
after
you got.
this.
Sides reversed.
Okay.
Shard cards really are amazing.
Okay, regenerative therapy? Wait. Can I
Match
do
point.
this?
You got this.
What's your homeland? Never been?
You might like it if you read off of your bed.
Damn. Damn. I don't want that.
Open wide.
Okay, friends.
Run. Okay. I'm gonna really try to go for headshots here.
Anyone else see a bad guy over at A main?
I need to take this base though. Here, let me see here. I mean, I don't get the itchy trigger thing, so as long as I know they're not gonna clear this.
Anyone else see a bad guy over at Site
I don't know if this counts as camping,
A?
but I'm holding down B.
Or next round.
Okay, hold on. I got set up. Sorry. Whoops, Mike. Whoopsie. Is there a way to slow walk in this game?
Enemy spotted at
Just you now. Get him.
Yeah, they hear me. They definitely hear me. I don't know how much time I have. Okay, cool smoke. Oh,
Enemy A. I main.
I don't got much time. Okay, he jumped on top of me? That's crazy, man. I did look there. I did look. You have skills also? For example, one-shot kill sniper rifle? Oh, I don't have my... I gotta use my function key for that. Okay.
These cards.
Smoke
double the
screen. Okay, okay.
fun. A whole hand is in play.
Enemies can't crouch or slide. That's funny. Stand up straight. That's funny.
Many
Okay.
have tried to steal this gun, but
Well,
only
we're
I-
close to overtime, I guess.
I have taken
What
that
do you
yes.
say? Whoever gets less headshots buys ginger snaps in canteen later, huh?
Murder is mine.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try to use my other abilities this round.
Everybody, game faces.
Don't forget the converter! We need it to get paid!
Prospective.
I miss. Nice.
I made this bomb myself.
Sorry, where are these guys?
Converter activated.
Is there no... I don't have to watch my back here, right? Where am I?
An experience.
Enemy
One left. Hunt them down.
The scope to moving over is not easy. That flick was not clean at all. That was such a slow flick. What is this? Is that a guitar? That's crazy. I'm just guessing that's like a skin for like one of the weapons. Wild. Fun game though, fun. I definitely think I'd want to play this with my friends that I play with Valorant with instead of playing Valorant. Let's give these people thumbs ups. Okay. Cool. I didn't do the best, but not the worst, you know? It's a shotgun? Oh my god. Huh, interesting. Interesting. Here, I'm gonna quickly, for just a second, turn the audio completely down for this. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to my PS5. I know I said I was gonna show you all, like, my, or I wanted to show you guys my, GTA 5. Who am I? I'm a man? Since when am I a man? Okay, well, I didn't know I was a man. Hold on, let me just double check my garage is the same. Oh yeah, my first GTA 5 character was a man. Okay. I did not know. I did not know my dude was a man. Let me also, hey Cookie, I can hear you. I must go now. Have fun. W stream. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you. I'm probably gonna end my stream soon right after this anyways. But I did want to quickly check out, or show my cars at least. See guys, this is what I'm saying. Like, this right here is my T20, okay? 2.2 million, okay? This right here is my shielded Kurama, okay? 600k. This right here is my, my Scooby-Doo van, okay? Look at that, look at that, look at that pearlescent on it. This right here, I don't know, I think is my LG car? This over here is my Hakuchu, okay? This is my Tron bike, and this is my Oppressor. Tron bike's cool, but Oppressor just goes hard. If I can drive it straight. Yeah, see? I don't have any of this on the PC. But I basically wanted to quickly just show that. Let me also actually go back to GTA and close this. Okay, and then let's go back to Backbone. I think I might just play one more and then I'll hop off. Bum bum bum. Okay. Have it up and loaded. I don't think I did that well that last game. I just want one more and then I'll
Black market.
I'll be chilling. But yeah, thank you to everyone who showed up to my stream today with me doing all my keyboard and fun stuff.
Counting the seconds.
Much appreciated. All the follows I got today too, much appreciated.
Mind the sand.
Okay, I don't know what these people's ranks are though, or like levels. Okay.
Ready to draw some shard cards?
Teammates can choose. Sure.
The more points invested, the better this card will be.
Converting time 3 times 10 seconds. Okay. I'll do her. I'll do my typical assault rifle. I don't know. This just gives me much better vibes than COD. I feel like this is what COD should have progressed into, based off of like the current climate of gaming. Why do I still hear my... Sorry, I still hear my GT running in the back. Yeah, let me,
Anyone else see a bad guy over at middle?
I see an enemy at aiming.
Underground, running over. I think they're mostly towards A. Let me try to take this rope off. I'm about to die here. I mean, I genuinely hear people to my right. I'm coming. My teammate's behind me.
It's pretty small now,
Okay,
huh?
he's holding the angle. He's like holding it close. Or far. Far, close, same thing. Damn. Yo, my first game was amazing. I don't know what happened after that.
Power that card up with shard points.
Sure, let's
Two
do
cards
this.
are better than one. I mean, obviously.
How long have I been streaming? 3 hours and 16? Okay, that's not bad.
If I see them, they are good as dead. What do you say? Whoever gets less headshots buys ginger snaps in canteen later, huh?
Okay, I'm gonna be more aggro this round. I'm gonna go and try to get headshots too. I think that's how I'm gonna try to play it out.
Anybody want a wall?
Where are they? Trying to run up behind them. Where? Above?
Converter planted.
I'm coming.
One enemy left. Hope that helps. You're their only hope.
That's crazy. Oh,
Defusing here. Don't distract me.
I almost threw.
All over except for the last 20 seconds. You won.
Win. I would admit.
I literally almost threw. That's crazy.
Still standing.
Let's get some cards in here. Infuse that card with points.
Headshot master
Cards are better
damage
than
1 times
I mean,
10%.
obviously.
So I become misty. Okay. I put everything I can. Okay. They have long dash, turtle back.
Shooting awaits. What do you say?
Light
Whoever
machine
gets
gun.
less headshots buys
Submachine.
ginger
Okay, let's
snaps
go
in
for a
canteen
submachine gun
later,
here.
Life is pain.
And then I'll use my secondary and my other abilities, smoke screens and whatnot. This is perfect. Oh my god, the saving Missy is perfect.
Enemy spotted on A.
How? Oh, she ran through this side? Bruh. Okay, never mind.
So lonely, being the only one left.
Never mind. I guess turtleback means that you can't shoot them in the back because then they have shields. That's crazy. My goodness.
Also comes in menthol.
Pause. You're just a
Damn. Oh my god, that's humbling. That's definitely humbling. My goodness.
sides.
That's crazy.
Let's get some cards in here.
Bum 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 bum. Okay, what else? Expose nearby enemies after planning. And you can refresh it. You can like, yeah, you can refresh it.
Fact, huh?
Cool.
Life is brave.
Got the sides cube.
Mm.
Enemy spotted at side A.
Oh, that's not anybody. Whoopsie, my bad.
Our prey is at middle.
Anyone want some cover? See an enemy at side
To my left. Okay, cool. I died there? Like, I didn't even hit her? Wait. No, I get the sniper. I get the sniper rifle, but like, I still use my thing. My thing didn't even go off. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Sizzling pyrotechnics.
Honestly, I think there's a big learning curve in terms of the ability portion and understanding what damage it does. I think headshots definitely matter regardless of what game it is.
On Lancer.
But like that charging
No
thing, I don't know if I can
worries,
just shoot without charging. It's gonna be the same damage or not. I think my cat was meowing. What are you meowing for? Yeah. Welcome,
Please
to
savor these sizzling pyrotechnics.
Yeah. I also gotta charge my mouse. If I can find it. There we go.
Once found, their time is
I really want to go into overtime once as well before getting off, because I want to do like the 1v1 till you die type of thing.
Our prey is at A main.
Ooh. NT.
May the cards be ever in your favor. Power that card up with shard points.
Why do we want a Misty Sight?
Double the fun. 3 cards? I guess some people just want to watch the world burn.
I can't see anything when the sight's misty. I think I literally died last time because of that. Primary weapon. Let's go with this.
Come on! I'm ready to ride! You got this, Chug Chug!
Yeah, let's not do that. We're both just hitting body shots. I don't know what the glove thing is at the bottom. I don't know if that means... I guess maybe I was just lower health. All good. My team got this. 3v4. This man trying to kill himself? Or what?
Being the only one left.
GG's. Oopsie. Yo, you literally just lay down? That's crazy. That's actually wild.
Allow me to recall.
This character is cool though. I like the girly aspect to it.
Take a walk on the walls and Ray finds a song. Unseeable,
She teleports too? Okay.
untouchable.
1v3. Nice.
For these ones, the path is silent. Sorry for the pain this will cause.
Yeah, she's definitely using her util like properly. Honestly, yeah, biggest learning curve is just learning like the guns, the shooting, the damage, and like the abilities.
All over.
Otherwise, it's pretty like on point with Valorant.
There's a rhythm to reloading.
One enemy still standing. over except for the last 20 seconds. 15. Last 10.
That's crazy.
I see it. Side A.
Well played. Damn.
Ready to draw some shard cards?
Infernal hounds, okay. No healing for enemies.
Cards out. Rules changed. Get ready.
Bigger and badder. Gradually increase in size. Nah. Match time minus 30 seconds? Okay.
Precision shooting awaits.
Pull my mic back out. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Expects a certain delicacy. Forget it.
First rule, choose your terrain.
Enemy spotted at side A.
Enemy A. Side B.
Side A.
I'm reloading.
I will plant the converter.
I'm about to die here.
Converter planted. Converter in place.
Enemy spotted on A.
This one will not miss.
One enemy left. Maybe swept away. All over except for the last 20 seconds.
I am the solution.
15. Time's nearly up.
I don't have to hit the person or the ground with this.
You won. I try not to keep score.
Nice. Is this overtime?
Duel.
Yeah, okay, finally. Okay, this is worth it.
Who wants to duel first?
Oh, bro, this is crazy. I'll go second. No one wants to duel first? Here, I'll go first.
Duel's on. Prepare for the worst.
I'm gonna die.
Let's ventilate.
It's a 1v1 until I get through all of them, right? So I just have to hit heads. Okay. Okay, cool.
Come on, Meteora. We duel. They die. Enemy A.
Oh, it's a pretty small map, okay. Okay, that was bad, guys. I should not be out in the
That hurts
open.
me physically. I mean, not literally. I don't have a body. Fun to pretend, though. Enemy spotted. You only need one person
Okay.
to win the duel. Technically.
You cannot escape fate by death. A gift for them.
Aw,
Nice.
They had to go have a lie down.
I shouldn't have gone first. Ugh, it's okay.
Try, but you can't.
That's some crazy util to know where they are.
Time to travel where they cannot fall.
We see an enemy. At least you get to
Ooh.
sparkle for a bit.
NT. NT. Oh, and does the health regen after this? Or like, does it go back to 150 or do they continue off at like whatever health that they lost?
Investments.
She's right.
That's one of them dead and one
Yeah, I think it's one
round
shot.
down.
Okay. Okay, I think we're pretty much tied here.
Well, you know, maybe you can still win.
Savor these sizzling pyro.
Fuel second
NT.
place. Not bad. Wait, I'm hearing that there are only 2 teams.
Okay, well, this is fun. I really needed to lock in there. I thought it was gonna be the entire map and you run around. Okay. All good. I probably should not have want you to go first. But it is what it is. It's all good. It's all good. I do like the concept though. It's kind of similar in Repo, like when you lose, like you find the king of the losers and stuff. But overall, I don't know. I'm a big fan of this game. And the fact that it's free. This is what I wish like COD would have done a couple years ago, like and innovated towards this way. Okay, but with that, that's gonna be probably my last game. I do have a friend who I know is streaming and I would love to rate her. So if you guys want to stick around for that, that'd be much appreciated. She's currently playing Fall Guys and she's a good friend of mine. Alright, thank you so much for everyone who stopped by today. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching my keyboard build and the fact that, you know, my current wooting that I have, I switched it from the black case to the white one. And it was a different type of stream overall. It was more tech based. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And with this, I will rate now. Thank you so much. Bye guys. Bye.